Hello and welcome everybody to session 4 of Descent into Avernus. Would somebody like to give a recap of last week's thrilling, or last year's thrilling adventure?
Ideally, somebody that might be dying today.
That actually is not a bad idea.
Who's... I mean, most likely that would be me, but I did do it last week.
True. Or
I'm the only one
I
that's
can
full
do this
HP,
week,
so
I guess.
any of you guys would be fine. Yeah.
Actually, might already have. Nope, I used it.
I could give the recap. It's a pretty easy one.
yeah, like just deciding who wants to do the recap. If not, I'll just do the recap.
I'll give the inspiration to a monster if I do it.
No, that's okay. We don't need that.
Maurice, would you
Just
be
let
so
him-
kind enough?
Yeah, let Maurice do it.
Absolutely. Last time on the cultist dungeon dive into the bathhouse, our intrepid adventurers waited for an ambush. Essentially, we found the noble. We then escorted the noble to the exit. Trish and the noble decided to leave against quite a few party objections. Unfortunately, the party may or may not have left evidence of their arrival, and the cultists were alerted. They then sort of scouted ahead. We killed the scouting party not before they alerted the rest of the main group, and we then proceeded to head back deeper into the bowels of the under bathhouse, and were promptly greeted with our efforts with a fireball. As we entered a room, and a cultist witch of some sort decided to light up our lives. We dispatched them, taking a little damage here and there, and right now we're just sitting in a room with a bunch of dead bodies.
Yeah. The party seems all split up according to my map, which is perfect. Split parties are the best parties, I hear.
Can you ping drag us? Because I don't know where I am on the map.
Oh yeah, I can ping drag you guys. I love ping dragging you guys.
These two.
Sorry, this is a huge map, so finding yourselves can be a little bit difficult. You guys all see yourselves?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, there are many bodies strewn about. And you're a little battered up, but the underbath, as we will affectionately call it, seems eerily quiet. What would you all like to do?
I think we managed to finish our looting, right?
Yeah,
Last time.
Yeah, I think so. I don't recall. Let me just double check.
We searched the lady.
Yes, and she had a silvered 3-skull flail. And she also has a book on her. And the book has leather covers, and it has a little skull-shaped locking mechanism on it.
I don't remember the book.
Yeah, I didn't tell you this. I don't think we went through all the loot.
I guess not. Because I don't remember the book.
But to be fair, that's all there seems to be. The rest of the people all had the stuff that they were wearing. I don't even remember how many people you killed. It was a lot, though. I think you killed 6 or 5. Yeah, so...
We killed people, skeletons, I think.
Yeah.
It's all sorts of crazy stuff.
Rats.
Yeah.
Rats, yeah.
They were,
Yeah,
upon further
I
review,
remember the
those
rats.
rats were very obviously undead rats. Also, in the room that you're in, Eldrin, the table that the corpse was lying on,
Yeah.
it has like runes inscribed on it. It's like etchings. You're not sure if it's magical at all. You can make an Arcana check to check, but based on how unceremoniously she kicked over the table, you doubt it. But she was probably using this area for something nefarious. Other than that, the bodies of the other cultists all were wearing chainmail. They had shields on them as well. And there was, I believe, 4 of them. They also had a mace and a longbow with a quiver of arrows. I don't think any of them used arrows in that fight.
I think that was 1 arrow shot. That's about it.
So, yeah, so 4 quivers of arrows. One of them has -1. So, Eldrin, you have arrows for life.
I don't need.
I don't even need these. Okay.
I don't even need the ones I have. I just have them.
Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything else of interest. Not even gold.
What would cultists need with gold in the underbath?
The underbath is a dark, dark place filled with
I would say
suds.
we should probably put the book and the silver skull thingy in the back of holding. Kind of, we should converge in one room. We should probably come into this room.
Rooms with 1 entrance. An interesting choice.
So what were the items I'm putting in
The book and the skull, right? The book and the
Right,
silver skull.
I'm
Nice.
sorry, I missed the detailed explanation. I can get it from you later, I guess.
Oh, you want like the details on the book?
And I guess some kind of silver skull thing.
Yeah, so it's a 3-headed flail that's silvered, and the heads of the flail are adorned or are sculpted in a way where they look like human skulls. And the book was a
Leather bound.
yeah, a black leather bound book which has a tiny skull-shaped locking mechanism on it, and it appears to be locked. There's like a band with a lock sort of situation going on there.
Yeah, I got you.
We should investigate it later.
Yep.
Yeah, I would like to give this room one final investigation.
Yeah.
Particularly trying to see if find a key that would seem to match up.
Brilliant. Give me an investigation check. Wow, 13. It's almost like that's the exact number you needed, I think. Let me just double check. I think it is.
If it's
Oh, okay.
I guess that worked.
No, it's good. So yeah, searching around the room, you eventually came to the place where the dark magic user's body fell, and in her hair, she behind her ear, she has a tiny key. So she seems to have been just keeping it there. But other than that, you don't find anything else
Keeping it
interesting in
there?
the room. Oof! Oof! I lost 10 intelligence in real life for that one. Yikes.
Hey, you did that one.
I missed it, so I got lucky, I guess.
Yeah, you made a saving throw successfully. I permanently have lost 10 intelligence from that one. I don't know if I can go on.
It wasn't
Well,
that
all right,
bad.
ladies and gent. Podcast stream over. Stream
Yeah,
over.
sorry.
Go home. Good night. That's all, folks.
All right, I'll keep the puns locked down, guys. I'm sorry.
I hate you so much, Die, in a video game. All right, what do you guys want to do?
What are our healing options right now?
I think you guys are pretty low on spells.
I can do 1 cure wounds.
Nice.
That's my last spell slot, but I still have Hunter's Mark activated.
You could always take a short rest to expend hit dice if you have those as well.
At this point, they know we're here.
That is
Yeah.
very true for those
I
that
don't want to give them
remain.
any more time to reconvene.
Yeah, if we can get healthy enough, it'd be better just to go. But let's see what our options are. I don't have any more
Alright.
potions left.
Yeah, I think you gave me the one that we had, and I took it. I've already used Healing Hands and Lay on Hands, and I have no spell slots left. So
I technically have 2 cures left, 2 healing words. Or cure wounds, excuse me, not healing words. 2 cure wounds.
Wait, quick question, because this is a really funny one. Did you unprepared circle of healing or prayer of healing?
Yeah. Let me double check and make sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm pretty sure you did too. This is funny to me. The one exact circumstance where it'd be perfectly helpful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Classic D&D.
Yeah. At level 5, I'll be able to get healing spirit, and that'll be fine for auto combat healing.
Aren't you guys level 5 right now?
No.
You guys are only level 4. Got it.
Yeah, I wish I was 5.
I wish I was 5.
And do you want to make us level 5, DM? That's
What are we all looking at health-wise, anyways?
Well, I got a nice, healthy 6.
Yeah, I'm 11 out of 36.
I'm full.
Okay.
Eldrin is. I'm full. What are you guys doing? Everything's fine.
Yeah.
And
The room's
I'm
on
also
fire. It's all fine.
I'm also 6 out of 30. So Anthemila and I are in our bottom 20%. Edmund's in his 30%, I heard, and then we got 100%.
Yeah.
That averages out, right, guys?
One question. One
Good.
question.
Solid.
I should probably be healed the least because I'm the least likely to get hit.
Donald.
Yes.
How tall is the roof?
It is. Drum roll, because I actually have this very specifically laid out. 9 foot in the rooms, and it kind of slopes down a little bit when you're in the hallways to 8 feet. But the rooms have 9-foot ceilings, and they're on the sides of the walls, braced with wooden beams, kind of similar to the ones that you've seen in the middle of some of the rooms. Well, in this case, they are in the middle of the room.
So
See the
tall
little-
enough. So tall enough for a horse.
Yeah. Technically, in D&D terms, they'd be squeezing because of D&D, but yes.
All right. So that's gonna be our forward scout. So we'll figure that out. I think I should probably heal Derek at least once.
Okay, I think somebody's at my door. I'll have to be right back. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I think I should heal Derek at least once. And then Tamila should probably heal herself at least once.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can leave your last spell slot for either a bless or a healing in the middle of battle when somebody. I have my my healer's kit that I bought,
To stabilize people.
so I'll be able to stabilize
Stabilize.
people.
I think I bought one of those too. I'm checking.
So we shouldn't
Yeah,
use it
okay.
just to like stabilize people, the heals, but we might need it to bring somebody back to finish the last. So we should probably keep that in reserve.
Yeah. So you can heal. So Eldrin heals Derek.
Yeah.
Anthemilla heals herself, and then we save Anthemilla's other spell slot for something. Bless, offensive spell, another heal during battle. Somebody goes down, so
Yeah.
don't worry about that saves.
We'll see if there's another big baddie. Then we might have to do something else, or if you know she's in the middle of shitstorm, she can do the thunder wave thing.
Yeah.
Well, for one person.
What is it?
Thunder wave? Thunder zone.
Um, Derek, am I misremembering? Don't you have an item that's useful for when you go unconscious, or did you not get that? Did you get
What?
the wound closure thing for Periapa wound closure or whatever? Did you
I
end
did
up
not.
getting it? Okay. I couldn't remember. I know we were thinking.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. Cool. Okay. I just
I'm gonna-
trying to assess what we've got.
I'm gonna roll my heal then.
Okay, casting a spell.
Yeah, this is for Derek.
Okay. Okay.
Not bad at all.
Not bad. Not bad. I mean, my wisdom is pretty good.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
No problem. Dang. All right.
Is there anything else we have to get ready or prepare?
I think Antamila probably should heal herself once.
Indeed. Just.
But yeah, I think other than that, it's just figure out our marching order and proceed
And,
cautiously.
I will use my one use of Phantom Steed.
Alright, a large quasi-real horse-like creature appears on the ground in an unoccupied space with interest in range. You decide the creature's appearance, but is equipped with a saddle, bit, and bridle.
As long as they can go through the openings. If not, then I won't use it.
It can. So consideration with this, though. So anything that is a size can squeeze to one size smaller than it is. So you could absolutely move through hallways with a horse. It just kind of squeezing. I think you have disadvantage, and I think you move at half speed, but you could do that. A thing to consider, though, I don't know the intention of what you're trying to do with this, but I think you want to try to use it as a scout.
Yeah, it'll be in the front.
Because it doesn't, like, I mean, you could have it in front of you, but it doesn't, like,
not like
mental
necessarily like
commands
go,
or anything like
yeah,
that.
yeah, it's not like go scout and let me know. It's just like literally in front of us.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. If somebody's gonna fall in a trap, it can be it.
Sure.
It doesn't, yeah, because it doesn't work like a wizard familiar, right? Like you can't see through it or communicate with it.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like Fine Steed either.
It's like a riding horse. It's like a dumb riding horse that
Yeah,
you
but
could
like
use.
you said, like if it trips a trap or something,
Yeah,
better it than us.
absolutely, you could do that.
Cool. And I'll head up behind it.
Okay. Let me make a phantom horse, I guess. To put on the map for you guys. I thought I might have already made one, but...
I gave you a image of one.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
way-
right. You
way
did.
back
I don't know if we ever made it.
I didn't. I'm awful.
It's fine.
But what I could do... I thought I had this. Dang it. Let me go to an old map. Nope.
Meanwhile, question,
Yeah.
Elion.
Oh.
Your
Eldrin, you mean?
well, Elion, for Eldrin,
Yeah, yeah.
how does your effectively that disappear in a shadows kind of thing work again?
As long as I'm in the darkness, like full darkness,
Okay.
I can't be seen.
And if he interacts with anything,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. So he'll still stay hidden.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can literally just attack in front. Like I can be 1 foot from somebody and they can't see me.
Okay.
I do have the rag on my hand still that had the light cantrip on it, so that if I go unconscious, I'll let my hand go. You know, and I could be seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a thing.
Gotcha.
I don't think there should be any sources of light left. But
There was not.
yeah, because I mean they brought them all, and then we kind of extinguished them.
Yes, they had torches. That's right. They were actually holding their torches. They weren't using their shields. They had a mace and a torch. I remember I had to cut out down their AC. But so yeah, they're all out now, or fallen in the water, or dead. So
So yeah, so it should make it easier for us to see if somebody's coming to us or something like that, because
they
we'll see
generally have for light on light. Yep, you are
Right.
correct.
Cool. That statement.
Wait, what?
Oh, he made into a token and
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Shall we get into our marching formation?
yeah. So I think at this point I should go first, just HP wise.
Okay.
Well, you know, horse, me. Derek doesn't like to be last. So... But
I can bring up the rear.
Edmund, Derek, and then Antomila.
Cool.
So you're definitely gonna have to be second in line, Eldrin. Well, someone's gonna have to be directly behind the horse because
I'll
it
be
can't
behind the
see.
horse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can't. It literally can't see. So
Yeah, I'll be kind of steering it.
you're kind of shoving it like it's going slow. It's half speed, so it's kind of wiggling through the hallways. It's a really awkward fit. Horses are kind of big, but you could squeeze, so it's making it through. You could absolutely do that as long as you're guiding it. It'll follow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna attempt to hide.
Sure.
But I guess I'm in the darkness, so you know.
It's mostly gonna be
I'm just gonna do it. But
just in case you run into something that could see through.
I should have advantage. It's up to you though.
Advantage for
shoot.
Yeah, for based on sounds, right?
Yeah, anything based on sounds.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yep. So yeah, so that'll be the marching order.
All right, cool. You have control of the token, I think, now at this point, the horse token.
Yeah, I'll try to select both of us.
Yeah,
Yep.
and you can move yourselves as you want.
Dokie. I can't see what the horse sees, but that makes sense.
Yep, you absolutely cannot see what the horse sees.
Oh no, I gotta do it individually. Come on, peeps. Actually, do we want to go up or down?
Tally-ho! Oh, good question.
Up is where we know, down we don't know.
And we're
Let's head into the unknown.
we're stuck in a tight corridor if we keep going down, though. I mean, we could be stuck in a tight corridor either way, but
It might not be bad, right? Because we can run back, but we can't be surrounded. So maybe that's okay.
Sure. The room we're leaving, does it have a door, or is it just an opening?
No, this one was just open, if I recall. There's a door immediately to the north of Eldrin, and a door to the south that you saw, which you'll see again as soon as you get back in.
Basically, my thought was if we close the doors, if we ever double back and we see that they're open, then we know somebody's been through here.
Yeah, this door actually shouldn't be on the map anymore. It was
This one?
obliterated by a fireball.
Fireball, yeah,
Yeah,
makes
checks
sense.
out.
They were already I said rusty. They're rotted wood.
Right.
That fireball obliterated that door. In fact, you're lucky the ceiling didn't come down. Really lucky.
Or she was trying.
We're lucky the ceiling didn't come down when we did the.
Yeah, I will say that one room you were in was very close to coming down. This one didn't hit any of the pillars. But yeah. I'll remove this secret weapon. This is gone. I'm actually going to put it over here.
Oh, yeah. How long do you think all that talking took us, Donald?
The talking you just had?
Yeah.
And searching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just say, like, 3 minutes.
So I have about 7 minutes of my Shield of Faith left.
Yeah. It wasn't
Alright.
that long.
Yeah,
So we
that's
going.
all I wanted to know.
We're moving.
It looks like it.
All right. We're going
If
down.
I
Oh, I
had
see
any
something.
amount of time left on it at all, I'd be happy.
What's that?
So-
What's that?
What does it look like? It's a little mouse.
Can't see it. I can't see it.
Actually, it's a
It's a-
rat.
It's a rat. We don't like rats here.
So, towards the southeast corner of this room, which is otherwise unremarkable, you see a rat.
As
There's a
in
rat.
a singular rat.
It's a singular rat. It doesn't look dead.
Doesn't look undead. All
I
right.
know it's a complex now.
I'll let my peoples know I'm about to shoot a rat. Okay.
Please do.
That's not a metaphor, right? Like a rat cultist, but like an actual.
Not like an
rat.
actual, yeah, like an actual rat.
Yeah, blow that dirty rat away.
Yeah.
It does.
Nice. It's actually a terrible roll.
Peter.
It's a good thing we don't have a druid in the party. That would have been.
It would have been
It could've
interesting if you had a druid in the party.
Well, maybe they would have talked to it, and then we would have known.
Yeah.
Like, oh, can you scout for us? You know.
I wonder if they could have talked to the spectral phantom steed. That would have been hilarious.
That would be fine.
Why is my existence so ephemeral? Why did you summon me here?
Squeeze in there.
Do you know what it's like for your purpose to be, for people to ride you, but yet you're spectral?
So down this hallway, it's very similar to the other hallways you've seen. There seems to be some stairs descending down into some water.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
Any
hallway
light?
seems to extend. No light, pitch black.
Pitch black. That's good sign. All right. Who's moving? Come on, my people.
Yep.
Wait on Derek.
I like how Kenny knows the song without ever having played the game. It's my favorite thing.
Oh, I think, Donald, for this instance, can we just say that we're always, in the same formation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody falls behind because they're tokens
Yeah, you're
lacking
good.
or something.
Again,
Cool.
this was one of the things we talked about end of last session. Like,
Yeah.
you guys told me you're in a formation. I'm assuming, even when combat breaks out, you guys are all literally right next to each other. Like, even if a lightning bolt happens and someone happens to be somewhere else, I'm assuming your formation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have to specifically state if we break formation.
Yeah, if you break
Yeah.
formation.
You
Right.
have to tell me while you're traveling. In combat, I'm assuming you're where you are.
Is that a door?
Yeah, there's a door at the end of the hallway, which is really awkward because you have this really big horse in front of you.
Well, if it's 9 foot above,
No, the hallways are 8.
8 foot still.
Okay.
I hope this horse is not 8 foot tall.
It's not. It's pretty tall. Horses are big.
I can tell it to get on its.
Yeah, it's a very complacent riding horse. It'll do the things you tell it to do. And for the sake of saving time and not having to reconfigure back in the square room you're just in, yes, you could get by the horse in this case because you have time. It might be a little more interesting if you're in combat and need to get by it, or run away and need to get by it, but that's a different story.
Checks out. Okay. Get in line, peoples. And is there any light coming from that room?
No.
No. Pitch dark.
Yeah, and the doors aren't perfect, so you could kind of inch along the side.
Can you look in there?
Yeah, you could give it a little looky look. I'll give you a little peek. Edging from the side where it opens, you can see this. Where's my dynamic lighting button? That's what you can see. Oh, dynamic lighting, you're so fun.
Okay.
I can actually see more back here.
It's true.
It's probably
Which is
true, actually.
literally 1 degree difference.
Yeah. Okay. Can I? I'm gonna put my ear to the door.
Yeah, cool. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oof.
It's deadly quiet. Emphasis on deadly.
Yeah.
But it's you're not even hearing drips of water. It's eerily quiet in here.
Can I go for a sniff? Can I go for a smell?
Yeah, you don't smell anything interesting. You smell used bathwater.
All right. I'm gonna try to open this door very, very slowly
Okay.
in a stealthy way.
Okay, give me a let's say a stealth check.
Could do a sleight of hand too.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Slight at
They're-
fast
they're
hand
the s-
movement.
They're the
Doesn't
same
s-
for me, so doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. So the door quietly drifts open, and this is what you see.
Okay.
Spooky.
Take one step back, Edmund.
Yep.
Back at it. Back at it, horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not really stealthy, but I'm hidden somehow.
I mean, it's clopping through the water.
Yeah. We're
I'm Pots and Pans robot. It's clopping its hooves through the water. I mean, we're not.
It's a bigger room, but the horse still does not have room to stretch due to the pillars.
checks out.
In fact, it kind of bumps against the pillars and the ceiling starts to shake a little bit.
Oof. Chill, horse. All right, there's an opening up there. I think I see a sarcophagus.
It
Um,
appears.
Those
Yeah.
always bode well.
Yeah, it looks like, from what you could see, it looks like a sarcophagus that is made of stone to the north.
All right.
The lid seems to be off of it despite the picture. I don't know why
okay.
it's on there, actually.
That's good to know. All right. Investigate. Lovely. I still don't hear anything now that I'm in the room.
No, it's quiet. You hear occasional sloshing from your allies behind you, but...
I could give you another check.
Another check for what?
Is it for hearing?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Ooh. All right, no. All right.
And in fact, you've gotten so accustomed to the sloshing of your allies, you don't even hear them behind you anymore. You're laser focused on what's in front of you.
All right. Does anything attack Horsey? No.
Nothing has killed the horse.
That's good. Dumb undead are not gonna know that he's bait. All right. So, what do we got here?
I'm just picturing this cultist. He's sitting there. They're talking about the blood sacrifices, and then this horse just clops into the room. Like,
I am a horse. What's up?
It's like squishing through, like.
What?
Yeah, it literally could barely fit in here. It's been rough for this poor horse.
Does anyone have the ability to throw their voice? I am Ball, come to you in horse form.
Well, I mean, I can use thaumaturgy to make me sound super loud. It's not exactly throwing your voice.
Yeah,
you can also make sounds originate from something else, right?
I actually haven't checked if that does that. Let me double
I feel
check.
like you've done that
could be
before.
It's funny.
I don't think you
Oh
can...
yeah, I can make not voices, but I can make like animal or like weird sounds pop from other places.
the spiritual
Owl and-
horse of Ball starts making just crazy dragon roar noises.
Yeah.
What is going on here? In here, in the sarcophagus, whose lid appears to be split into three, just scattered in various places across the room, there appear to be the remains of a humanoid skeleton inside. And that is what you see.
Okay.
Is that all that's in there? Just a skeleton?
It's all you can see from the outside. If you want to look into it more, you would want to give me an investigation check.
Why not?
Before we disturb this guy, we should get around it, ready, attack.
Good
and then
idea.
one person check it.
Here.
So I will ready and attack.
Yeah.
Door.
Yeah, sure. And I'll ready a melee attack against the skeleton if it happens to pop up.
Classic.
Not a bad idea. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and investigate it.
Sure.
Little guidance on that, a little sprinkling.
Yeah, a little if I
sprinkling.
can. Just going to take my time to pray that this thing doesn't go for my throat and then go ahead and investigate. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to need guidance. Alright, so 1 and 2.
Oh, wow, 19.
Wow.
So you take a peek into the sarcophagus, and you initially don't notice anything interesting except for bones. But sarcophaguses can sometimes have stuff in them, and aside from human bones,
Surprise you sometimes.
yeah. So looking into the sarcophagus a little bit more, kind of maybe like looking along the side of it, suddenly something very interesting happens. A faint image of a battle axe appears in the air above the sarcophagus. Kind of very similar to your spiritual weapon. You guys had readied actions. Do you want to take them?
Is this axe like what how's the positioning of the axe? Is it like laying down?
It is appeared in the air
Mm-hmm.
perpendicular to the sarcophagus, and it's just appeared in the air.
Like standing up.
Yeah.
But we didn't hear any. We didn't hear any. Anybody.
No.
Okay.
With your 6 perception check, you've heard
15 passive perception is what you mean.
nothing. Yeah, you've
And
heard
25
nothing.
passive
You have heard
perception.
nothing.
Or like, or up to me, that's 55 passive perception.
Yeah, you heard nothing.
I'm gonna hold till I
Okay.
can see a target.
All right. Is anybody else taking their ready to actions?
I think mine was
I don't
set
think
to
I.
I will switch my action to a dodge, actually.
Okay.
Mine was set to attack the skeleton if it like sprung up or something. Technically, mine didn't trigger.
Okay. Cool.
I don't think I could have read it in action. So
Yeah, because you were doing the
Yeah,
investigation.
you were investigating. Derek, did you have something ready? I don't remember.
I did not.
Okay, neat. All right. Well, the battle axe suddenly swings at Antamila.
okay,
Um,
makes sense.
I have to GM roll this. GM. What's your AC?
19.
Yeah, you were kind of ducking down, just getting up from investigating, and a ghostly battle axe swings right over your head. If you were to get up a little bit quicker, you think it would have decapitated you. All right, I want everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative to determine who does what next.
So like we can't really punch a spectral battle axe, as far as I know.
Just an understanding on Antamila's spiritual weapon
Yeah,
is similar to from our point of view.
it looks pretty similar. Obviously, it's not like
can be-
adorned with her lightning bolts or any other cool accoutrement she might normally have with it.
Oh, no, I'm good.
But yeah, it looks like a spectral battle axe, pretty much. Very similar.
1 and 2. Okay, cool. Better.
I guess I won't say anything.
Yep. All right, it's gonna swing it into Mila again.
Oh,
Ooh,
got a
thing is,
20.
Initiative.
it's mean. It's a mean battle axe.
Oh my god.
It crit, didn't it?
And
Yeah,
you die.
No,
it
no,
did.
no.
It did.
Rip.
It didn't roll too high. Antamila, you take 7 damage as the ghostly battle axe
Jesus.
takes another swing at you. This time, a lot more precise.
Can we heal?
Can you what?
It's a good thing we healed.
Yeah?
Yeah, it
that's
was a
true.
good thing.
The horse neighs in a phantom sound, aka it doesn't do anything.
Oh, it does something. Innate.
Alright, Derek, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Is there any kind of check I could perform to perhaps know if we just simply got away from it, it's kind of held to its quote-unquote resting place?
Yeah. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
3 knowledge checks for the win. Makes me wish I was a bard this game.
What level spell? Let me look. What level spell is spiritual weapon? Is it level 2?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't know. You're not quite sure. You've seen Antamila use something similar to this before, and you know that Antamila has the ability to move it around, but you're not sure if it's the same. You can't really tell.
We know it's movement, right? Though, right?
You know
I know
Antamila's.
it's
Yeah, we know Antamila's movement.
Yeah, you've seen her be able to chug along maybe 20 feet at a time.
Okay. Yeah, so really I was just trying to figure out, is it like hers that can move around, or is it somewhat bound? But I don't know.
Yeah, you're not sure.
I
You
am
think
not
it's similar, but not 100% sure.
Then I am going... Did that actually, since I was proficient... was
Yeah, that
just
didn't
a
take your
check?
action. I am a
Okay.
generous DM.
Perfect. Then I am going to make sure to disengage
Yeah.
with it and back off 5, 10, 15
Sure.
feet.
Absolutely. Thank you for keeping in mind the 15. I was going to remind everyone, don't forget, while you're slugging through this water, it's difficult terrain.
That's a good point.
So just keep that in mind. All right, Eldrin. I assume you're done, right, Derek?
Yes.
All right, Eldrin, it is your turn.
All right. Oh, wait, I have extra movement. 'Cause my first. That is. So.
You get 10 feet of extra movement, right?
Yeah.
So you can move a total
Which-
of 20 in difficult
20.
terrain, which is not very convenient for you.
Yeah, not right. But I can move 15.
Yeah.
Um. And I will wrap the horse's reins. Tell the party to go by me. Get behind me. That's
This poor horse.
Yep. And I guess I will ready in action to dodge.
Ready in action to dodge. Okay. On to Mila. It is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move away from the axe. That hurt a little. Oh, let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And movement action finished. Readying a dodge action.
Okay. Well, when you move past... Actually, I should have done this on... But I forgot. I should have attacked Eldrin. But because I forgot, I'm instead going to attack you with an opportunity attack. Sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. He misses you. You're good. It would have been really messed up if I killed you on an opportunity attack that I forgot to do on Eldrin, who's at full
So
health.
it's a little weird. This is more of a question of I'm trying not to metagame.
Yeah?
But we know that Antimila's weapon cannot get an opportunity attack.
That's very true.
And our characters would know that.
Yeah, you're not certain what this is.
Okay, so we know it's something different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but okay. Okay.
Edmund.
I don't think that's metagamey to know that. I guess what I'm getting at.
It looks very similar, but...
It just did something that hers wouldn't do.
Oh, and did we discover anything when we investigated the coffin, or is it just the...
There was
axe
nothing
appeared?
else of interest in there that you could tell. But good question.
The axe wasn't in there, right? It just appeared.
There was no physical axe in there. That is correct.
Cool, cool.
Edmund.
Cool. Man. Yeah, no, there's a lot of talk of metagaming tonight. Kenny wanted to immediately go, well, it's already taken its opportunity attack, so I should attack it and then move away, but no.
I feel like that's a tactic that would be used, though. I don't think that's metagame.
It's not, because it's not metagaming, because the way to think of it is, remember, combat's things that are 6 rounds.
So while
You
it's
just literally
attacking-
saw it mid-attack, yeah.
Right, that makes sense. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll try to attack it. Might as well.
Yeah.
10 to hit.
10. It seems to be, while it was mid-swing, you don't even make contact with it.
Gotcha. Okay, I will then move. Actually, I can't. I can only move to here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, but even with a dash, I wouldn't have been able to go any further because it would have put me where Anthemilla is, and I can't stop there. So.
Right.
is the best I can get.
Alright, so let me just check something that's relevant to you. Second. Rules and stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, top of the round. So, I assume, well, this is, so you grabbed the horse. Are you going to try to stay behind while Edmund passes you? Or how are you going to try to make this work?
What?
With the horse. You grabbed the horse's bridle, right? I want to give the horse an initiative turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Well, though, I'm just assuming that it's going on my initiative. I guess that's how we've done it in the past. But I guess I'm off of it.
Yeah, you're not on it, but it's fun. I can make it do yours, but obviously it's not able to go very far. So the trick is too, it's squeezing, and this is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Every foot of movement, you're effectively adding 2 feet of movement to it, so it's gonna move really slow.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Got it.
My plan is to let them pass, and then I'm gonna.
You're gonna follow up the reel. Okay,
and just
cool.
Grab the horse. Yeah.
All right, Axe's turn then. I'm gonna roll a 1d2, 1 for the horse and 2 for Edmund. It's gonna attack the horse. What's riding horse? I think it misses.
10, 12?
Yeah, it misses. Swings at the horse. Misses.
Nice.
Derek, it is your turn.
Oh, can't hear you. Here.
Going to try to cast a firebolt on it.
Okay. Let me see that attack roll.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Very nice.
you were confident you were dead on, but your firebolt passes right through this thing. Just goes straight through it. Like
Okay.
It's not even there.
I kind of say that aloud. Like, man, my magic didn't even phase it.
Yeah, everyone could see it too. Like, Edmund, it was a little more interesting because he missed completely. But Derek, you're confident that he landed this straight on and it just went right through it, this thing.
Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to back out another 5, 10, 15.
All right. Cool. Eldrin, it is your turn.
Can't delay my turn. That's not a thing, right?
You can't delay. You can only take a readied action. The struggles of large creatures and narrow hallways. With people still in the hallways.
What? I'll ready a dodge action.
Okay. What does that sound?
Yeah.
I hear like suddenly like
Ring?
a vacuum
Can I
or
turn on
something.
a fan or a space heater or something?
A fan or a
I
vacuum?
muted Maurice and it went away. It's Maurice. Something suddenly happened where we're hearing lots of noise from you, Maurice.
It might be that.
Yeah.
Oh, it stopped.
It stopped, whatever it is. Oh, he froze.
Yeah, he froze too.
Oh,
No. He's fine.
No, I'm still here.
Yeah, he's fine.
He seems concerned.
try
Seeing an
something.
earthquake or something? Suddenly earthquake?
The thing behind him was moving. I wonder if the AC turned on or something.
That's terrifying. Alright, sorry about that. Let me get back to... What screen was I on? Here. Okay.
Is that what that was?
You fixed whatever it was.
Oh
It's
my
gone
God.
now. Good job.
Okay.
And it's also your turn, so you're back at the appropriate time, definitely.
Weird. All right.
What would you like to do, Ontamila?
Well, knowing what I know about a spiritual weapon and assuming it's exactly that, I think we should just get the hell away from it for approximately 1 minute. And I relay that to my comrades as a viable option. And then I commit to doing just that.
Okay.
Let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And I'm going to sit in front of Derek, just in case anything decides to pop up this way, and ready a dodge action.
Okay. Edmund, it is your turn.
I will take the disengage action
Yep.
and move 5, 10, 15 back.
Okay. Axe swings at Horsey. And hits. And Horsey disappears.
No.
Slowly, over time,
1 minute?
but yeah.
Slow. Oh, I thought if it took damage, it disappeared immediately.
No, it's whenever it takes damage, it slowly disappears over. How much time does it
You
take?
see the
Like a
horse
minute.
whinny, and it looks sad. It gets big doe eyes as it
life
realizes
is
its
pain.
existence has come to an end. As the spiritual
Again.
weapon cuts through the flesh of this spiritual horse.
Appropriate. We lose more animals this way.
And it actually
Agreed.
moves towards you, Eldrin.
Ooh, well, that
Interesting. It can move!
Derek, it's your turn.
huh.
So what I am thinking, and let me know if I can do that.
You could think. I will allow this.
I would pretty much what I want to do is cast Mage Hand and grip the axe and just pretty much try to hold it in place for as long as possible.
Yeah, you could certainly try that. When you cast Mage Hand, though, does it allow you to immediately take an action with it?
Let's see. So you can use your action. It appears at a point I choose within 30 feet, which the axe is.
Yeah.
Then, here, let me just copy the text.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to use your action control the hand,
Yeah.
so it'll be there for a turn.
It sounds like on your next.
Yeah, I think that there's a thing
Okay.
that rogues get. That's why I was asking. Rogues, I think you cast it and then use it at the same turn.
Okay.
It's like a special
Um,
feature.
Yeah.
Then let's see. What rather than casting it right there,
Yeah.
I will cast it pretty much right in front of my current location,
Okay.
and it's just kind of hanging out. And I will move, I guess, 10 feet on the other side, and kind of tell Anthamilla, right behind you. And that'll be my turn.
All right.
Okay. Let's add you for Derek. Alright, I put it on the map here and you can control it. It's not that big, obviously, but you get the idea.
Okay.
Alright, Eldrin, it is your turn. You see your phantom steed get struck, and it begins to disappear. It looks at you with its sad doe eyes. Spiritual horse doe eyes.
Mechanical question here.
Yeah.
If I could control the horse to move away, would it take an attack of opportunity on it?
You can't control the horse, like, to
Right.
give it actions and stuff like that.
I can yell
But
at it.
if you slapped it in the butt, gave it like a hiya sort of situation.
Yeah.
I will say yes. You could make it run away as much as it can run away in a room where there's a sarcophagus, and it'd be more like squeezing away.
Yeah. That's all right. I will do that.
Okay. It'll
Just
do
slap
that.
slap it in the butt.
Okay. It whinnies. It horse whinnies. It has suffered much abuse.
I guess we're at the same initiative, so that's kind of weird.
I get what you're trying to do. It's fine. If you want to, you're wanting it to effectively act before you to provoke. It'll do so successfully. It will definitely take the attack of opportunity on the horse before you. I'll let this happen because this is a really weird circumstance. And the axe swings at it, and I'm just going to say it hits it. As the horse cowers in the corner being chopped up by some sort of spiritual battle axe.
Look at that useful spectral horse. All right. That's the case.
You call that horse glue.
Super useful.
I will. Don't have extra movement anymore.
You get the hand doesn't occupy a square, so you could be in the same square as the hand.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, just like the spiritual weapon doesn't, or it'll have to specifically say it occupies.
Could I? So I have a holy symbol in my character sheet
Okay.
that was given to me at some point, or I picked it up. I just want to kind of brandish that as I move back.
Okay. You brandish your holy symbol to a god that I don't know if you know what the holy symbol belongs to in the
I
general
probably
direction.
don't even know.
Back! I'm like imagining a sweet Dracula situation.
Exactly.
Cool. Okay, it continues to be swinging in the general direction of the horse.
Okay, so I'll move to where the hand is and take ready a dodge.
Okay. On to Mila. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take you out of initiative as I'll kind of describe what happens. So if you
Holy
stay
shit,
around
it
long, and it's funny because the axe doesn't seem to be able to proceed past the room it's in.
I think I'm gonna think it worked.
You might think it worked, but for the next minute, the axe is chopping at a horse, which is slowly dissipating after a minute, and it's swinging with like berserker fury. It's just going crazy on this spectral horse.
Horrifying death winning.
The horse eventually disappears, and so does the spiritual weapon.
It's just magic. It's not real, guys.
It's really dark in a weird way.
Yeah. Like, the closer you are to the animal, I'm just glad you didn't name it.
Yeah, if you would have named your spiritual animal, you'd be crushed right now.
I mean, you can resummon it, right?
Yeah.
Every
Once a
day.
or something.
Your mage hand eventually waves goodbye after a minute.
Okay.
Derek, it also disappears.
No, I'm losing time on my shield of faith. We need to go.
All right. All right. I'll be the horse now.
I'll be the horse now. Derek proceeds to mount.
There's nothing else
Eldrin.
there.
Was that room a dead end? That we were
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, you didn't see any doors in either of these rooms or in the hallway.
Should we
So there was just
double
a
check it?
spectral axe trap.
We should double check this room probably. The one without the axe martyring.
That's fair.
Sure, give me an investigation roll, whoever wants to search this room.
Why not?
Yeah, let Derek do it.
I'd do it.
I do.
With guidance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, guidance.
Where is it? Investigation with guidance.
All right, 15.
Yeah, so kind of wading around in the water and looking around on the walls. You don't see anything particularly interesting.
All right.
Cool. It's a spectral axe dead end. I love this dungeon.
I'm thinking that if we somehow destroy the body that was in there, maybe the axe would have gone away, but I didn't want to take any chances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
we
worst
have-
case, we clear this out and come back and check on it later.
Maybe if we had some holy water or something, do some shenanigans that way.
I mean, your brandishing of a holy symbol seemed to work.
It worked.
We're
And I'll let the
gonna
party know.
so we're gonna roll a 1d10 for what this is a holy symbol of, because you might become a devout new follower of this
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Obviously,
One from your background. Is that what it is?
Was
Where it says
that?
it comes with a holy symbol.
Maybe, or I think it might. I think it might have been. You know what? It might have been a symbol of thorn, actually. Because I
Oh.
might have been. I think one of the writers gave it to me.
okay. Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah, it was the paladin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely a holy symbol of Torm. You have wielded Torm's power and defended your
have-
party from.
I have the Hell Rider's badge too.
Yeah. And that. Yeah. Yeah.
It checks
There you
out. All right, you guys
Paladin,
go ahead
there
and
you
move
go.
yourselves as you want. Go ahead and continue your mission.
All right.
Do 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 do.
Follow that sniper.
Choppity chop. The water. Should I re-roll a hide check here?
Wait, where'd you?
Yeah. Circumstances have changed since then. I'm sure you'd be happy to re-roll this.
Hold on, sorry.
I
I'm
don't
not
remember
zoomed
what
out
it was.
far enough. I think,
You
so
rolled a
I'm like-
1.
Yeah.
That's way better than a 1.
And with advantage.
Yeah.
If I do have it, that's.
Well, you have advantage against things that can't see you, definitely.
Oh yeah. But if they can't hear me, then I also should have advantage.
Yeah, exactly. You're feeling pretty. You can't even hear yourself moving.
All right. What am I looking at here?
All right, this room.
Hmm.
All right, this room. So, a dry, partially collapsed room contains a stone altar with humanoid skulls and bones piled around it. On the top of the altar, you could see dozens of half-melted candles made of black wax. And they are currently lit. Even though I don't have it lit in this room, which I should, because someone did like this.
This
How
one?
many candles?
It's dozens, but I only put one on here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
It's greatest enemy.
The light.
20, 10. Yeah. Do you see that
Yeah,
light?
careful.
It's hard
I
for
don't
you to
see
say.
the difference.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably won't, I guess, because you have dark vision. Okay.
All right. I will move forward
Yeah.
slowly.
You're in, like, dim candlelight. On the
Uh,
wall, now that you've... Oh, go ahead.
Before, so I can now see that.
Yeah, you could definitely see it.
All right. Question. Well, I don't even need.
I thought you think
no.
couldn't turn things off.
I can turn off one candle, but my question is, could my mage hand snuff it?
Oh, actually.
It probably
Could it-
could.
Pinch out. All right. Then I'm going to, for a minute, I'm going to cast a mage hand,
Yeah.
and any candles within 30 feet of me, it'll just be going around, pinching out lights.
Yeah, so you see something interesting. And this is before it pinches out the candle, Eldrin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see something written on the wall. And right when you like go to look at it to read it, when the candle's pinched out, you actually can't see it anymore.
Oh. Okay.
And also to your north, here,
Yeah.
you could see a little bit of bones lying on the ground and very recently disturbed earth. As though something came out of the ground very recently.
Oh, that's where that came from.
How big?
It looks like about the size of. How big is what? I guess is the question.
Like, is it disturbed? Like a bunch of rodents came out of the ground, or is it like a
No, yeah. So
single,
they're
like,
it's like
humanoid?
shallow earth, so maybe about 2 feet down.
Okay.
But it's this whole area that you see that's disturbed. Maybe about like if you had buried something there, like a person, you could probably
Right.
fit about 3 people there. It's about
Did-
15 feet across.
Did any of the things we fought were undead?
Yes.
Hmm.
we fought some, but that were not rats.
Yes.
Skeletons.
Okay, so we did fight skeletons. That's right.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I ever saw them. So
You didn't.
this is probably where they came from.
Yep.
I guess I will relate that to the party that whatever was written was only being able to be seen through the candlelight. You know what I'll
Okay.
do? I'll open my hand to let light into the room and see
Yeah.
if I can see what's written.
So yeah, when you open your hand and reveal light, you still can't see anything. But it's interesting because I forgot to mention this, mostly because again, this isn't supposed to happen like this. But the light that was coming from the candle was a little bit tinted green. It was a different color than the light that you have, which I think from Derek isn't it purple? Who casted the light on it? I thought it was Derek.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was weird.
my light would generally be purple.
Yeah, so you don't see anything on the wall.
Hmm.
Derek sighs. Do you want me to turn the candle back on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so you light the candle, it comes on with a pale green light, and on the wall in all capitals it says, "Rise and be counted," with an exclamation point.
Would we know-
Rise and be counted.
Would we know if that's something that would be needed for a spell?
Give me an Arcana check.
Derek,
Might
would you
do
know
a-
if this is something that
Let me give me a minute. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would know that there is definitely magic that can be activated by a special command phrase. So, like, for example, most people would use something that's not easy for people to randomly guess or say, but it's possible that, there could have been magic here that could have been activated by a command word of some sort.
And was the statement written in common?
It was.
Okay.
I want to take one of those candles and go around the room and see if anything else is written on the walls.
Sure.
Actually, before we do that, can we turn that candle off and try to put a green hue instead of a purple hue on the light cantrip?
Oh, wait, can we? What?
That's up to Derek.
Yes.
Yeah.
A green you on the light cantrip?
Yeah, so if you do
Why
that,
not?
you can see it on the wall. It seems to be just whatever text it's written in becomes substantially more visible to the eye when it's in this color.
Hmm.
It's not like it's a magical candle. It's just based on the color of the light.
But they might have the preference for that color, so we might want to look at some rooms with that light in case there's something.
Can I also do a check to see if this is lemon juice that's on the wall? And it's.
You can. Are you going to lick the wall to investigate?
I am not going to lick the wall. No, sorry. It just you guys have never heard that lemon juice.
Yeah,
have.
I know
just
that's a
didn't know you
thing.
wanted to
Yeah.
play Oregon Trail down here. Get dysentery.
Yeah, you could lick the doo-doo wall and determine if it's perhaps inscribed with lemon juice.
I think I would like to touch the wall, but not lick it. Just kind of to see what is Is it water? Is it like clear on my hand? What's happening there?
Sure. If you touch it, it doesn't seem to like easily rub off. If you're persistent with it, though, it would. You suspect it's probably some sort of special ink.
Okay.
You can't discern its origins, but it's probably just ink. It
Okay.
does rub off.
That's good enough for me.
The power of mundane things.
Yes.
Let's spend another 40 minutes here.
No, we gotta keep going. We got barely time on the Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith is going, man.
Good time.
We're gonna
That's
investigate
all.
this room.
It's still up. I have
Okay.
like 7 minutes left.
Wait, you spent like a minute in the other room.
No,
At
I'm
least
saying
we
I
have, like,
had
5
7 minutes.
Oh, okay, okay.
We have like maybe 5 minutes top.
All right. So this room,
What am I looking at here?
you see stairs going down into water again. It's your favorite.
No.
Yay.
Water stairs.
One thing that's different that you immediately notice when turning the corner, is this room smells bad. What's your survival skill? Eldrin?
It's a 5.
Okay.
So I guess passive 15.
Yeah. You're pretty sure whatever it's some sort of gas, and you would suspect it's probably flammable. So don't.
Oh.
You would think that it's probably not a good idea to light torches in here.
Interesting. How much Eldrin would know of physics? Because I don't want to like Derek to just cast like a fireball over there and
Well, you could smell it. You would at least know that if you could smell it, there's probably gas hitting your nose right now. So
right. we can distance ourselves and then he can throw it in.
also, this might be relevant to your decision because your character does have a wisdom score above 10, right?
Yeah.
You do see pillars in this room. So you remember similar circumstance. You know, maybe this isn't a good idea. If you had a passing thought of having Derek cast a firebolt in the middle of the room.
My concern is, at least I will get rid of the gas. But if we step in and somebody does that to us, then we blow up.
That's very true.
That's very, very true.
Meta DM moment, by the way. At one point,
He was going to do that to us.
I was absolutely had readied actions for the guys that were originally in this room that you're just in to throw a torch if they heard you coming in there.
Does this room look like the room that was connected through the door on the one?
You can approximate that it might be. Maybe there might be another room in between. You're not sure, but it's pretty close.
Because we can get some distance that way.
While it's going on, I very quickly pour out my water tankard and pour something from one of my flasks in the water tankard, and then take the empty flask and scoop up some of this very smelly, pungent liquid. And just cap that off and put that in my bag.
The doo-doo water?
Yes, the flammable doo-doo water.
Well, it's not the water that smells. There's gas in the air, it smells like, from some source.
Oh, there's gas in the air? It's not the water that has the gas in it?
No.
But like
Yeah, it's something that hits your
never mind
nose. Yeah. I mean, there could be something in the water, but if you took the time to bottle it up and bring it back to another room and smell it, it's
Pass.
not. Yeah.
Alright, well, let's try to be quick in that area. How tall is the water again?
2.5 to 3 feet, I believe. I think it's 3 feet, actually. Let me just double check.
So is the concern not damaging the facility? Because
2 feet.
there was just a candle here.
Yeah, you didn't smell anything until you went down the stairs.
Okay, so pretty much like the stairs is the route.
I guess what we could do is
Very careless.
kind of crouch down. If we get hit with a fireball, if with fire, then at least most of our body would be on water. It's kind of nasty, but better than getting burnt. And then I can talk to the DM about lessening the damage from the fire.
Yep, let's do this.
If you guys are okay with that.
Yeah, it works for me.
Sure.
For those not fire resistant us.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm fire resistant, so it's not as bad for me.
Yeah, same.
Alright.
Well, if you didn't know, if you're mostly submerged in water, if you're a type 5 fire spell, you get resistance against that spell.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's actually written in the rules.
Nice.
So I will attempt to gain resistance.
Basically by dipping down into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're already moving slowly, so why not just move a little slower?
Ooh, this room looks big.
Yeah. The doo-doo smell is persistent throughout this room.
Right or top?
Mm,
I guess I'll take a peek.
yeah, might as well.
See if it's a dead end. Looks like it is. Let's check this area out first.
Yeah, we know what happened with the last dead end. This is gonna be fine. Salty about axing at all.
Okay. Do we see anything in the walls?
It doesn't look
Or-
remarkably different than the other room you've been in.
Okay. I like to brandish my green-hued light.
Okay. Yeah, inspecting the walls with the light, you don't notice any text written on them or anything like that.
Okay. This is probably where the baddies would have been. Didn't draw them all out.
Wait, what?
I just said this is probably where the baddies would have been if we didn't draw them all out.
Maybe.
Unless you guys want to investigate it further.
That's alright.
My investigation's very good.
I'm good.
Okay,
Alright.
so I see steps at the end.
Yeah, so it's another... It seems, again, the water hasn't risen or lowered at all or anything like that. It seems similar to the past room you're in. Towards the end of this corridor, you see stairs that are descending out of the water.
And any light coming from there?
No, it's pitch black. You don't hear anything either.
Cool.
What about the noxious gas still permeating in this area?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I love this.
Wait, what do you love?
Open entryways.
Okay. Yeah, so looking down, you see a hallway. There seems to be several paths jutting off at various points down as far as you can see currently. And yeah, that's what you see. Otherwise, similar to the rest of the dungeon so far.
Still pitch black.
Yeah, pitch black. Yeah, so here, Eldrin, you see the remains of a door.
Oh,
It's collapsed. Yeah, there's probably used to be a door, but for whatever this was, but is long since fallen into ruin.
Is that disturbed ground?
No, it doesn't look like this area's been touched for a long time,
Oh, okay.
and nobody's kind of been in that nook, so to speak.
So there was a door just to that nook.
Yeah, you could see like old rotted door hinges, but it's possibly been so long that the door has like long since rotted away.
Is that big enough to be like a closet or something?
Yeah, it's 5 feet by 5 feet, so you don't know what it could have been or would have been used for, but possibly a closet, yeah.
Yeah. I would like to look for any traps.
Sure. Give me a So are you just trying to see if you spot traps? Or are you actively like trying to like push on things, investigate? There's a difference.
I'm gonna be looking for it and just kind of tapping in front of me.
Oh.
With my sword.
Okay, give me a investigation check. And if you want to spot as well, give me a perception check as well. So it sounds like you're trying to do both.
I'll do both. Perception.
Yeah, dew trap's a little bit interesting. There's certain things you'll be able to see with the eye, but otherwise some things require interaction. Okay, good to know. You don't seem to notice anything so far.
Cool. Are there door remains in this nooks as well?
So to the south, you actually see a door.
Oh, there's a door. Okay.
Yeah, to the north, there's another place where there could have been a door. Similar to the one you had just passed, but it's long since gone away.
I see. Any light coming from the room?
To the south, no. Okay. I'm assuming you guys are still in formation. On Tamila, when you get up here, towards the end of the hallway, you hear shuffling sounds.
I stopped the party.
Like towards the far end of the hallway. Like down like this way. You hear movement. You can't tell exactly what it is, but it's... The dungeon's been relatively eerily quiet, and this seems out of place to you. You're kind of far, but your spidey sense is like, there's something down there moving.
I relay the information to the party that I heard something 4 doors down. Or 4 hallway intersections down, if you will. At the end of the hallway. Around about that area. I perceive something dangerous. Who knows? Just shuffle it.
We should hear it over here and not like over here.
More like over here.
Yeah. So those rooms are probably not. You guys want me to go investigate first? Like, they likely know we're here, but I mean, I'm still not being able to be seen, and I have my boots that don't make any sounds.
Wanna...
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Are you suggesting just walk further down the hall, or actually go in?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk further, maybe listen through the door or peek around a corner.
Yeah, I'm fine with you just staying in the hall.
Okay. So I'll do that. We're breaking formation.
Okay, so who's going ahead? You?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going very slowly, very stealthily, like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ready a sacred flame if anything comes out that hallway that doesn't look like Eldrin.
Sure.
Do we smell the noxious gas?
No, actually, after you climbed up the stairs, the smell seems to be gone.
Okay.
I like to listen on the other side of this door. See if I hear anything.
Yeah, give me a perception check. You don't hear anything. It's dead quiet.
Move on. Peeking around corners. I see door above me and below me. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Both closed.
Both are closed.
Okay. I will listen to the top.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Jeez. Right.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going with your floor. Yeah, don't worry. You don't hear anything from the north?
Many bad rolls in a row. That's all below average.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear nothing from the door to the south?
Cool bean.
Aunt Mila's sonar bat hearing. This is ridiculous.
I hear it through my horns.
Do I see any light coming from underneath?
No. There's a door at the end of the hallway, and then there's a door to your south, and neither of them have light coming from beneath them. It's pitch black.
Okay. I would like to take a listen on this door.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Yeah, so you hear a lot of movement in the room to your south. Sounds like shuffling.
Like feet moving?
Yeah.
So here, and then like metal, like clanking?
No, it just sounds like shuffling. And occasionally thuds.
Like heavy thuds?
Describe
like,
something that has a heavy thud.
Like a troll walking. Like
No, not. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like the general size. No, it sounds like perhaps the footsteps of multiple people walking around.
I see. So some thuds, some shuffling.
Yep. Occasionally there's a bump against the door that might startle you, but the door doesn't open.
And I want to take a listen to the door again.
Yeah, give me a... Yeah. So you don't hear anything in this one.
Okay. I will report back to the party.
Oh, also of note, the door to the south is a little bit more secure than the other doors you've seen in this place. Like, it's not as rotted. It looks well made.
Did the other doors that I checked were...
They were in garbage shape.
Bad shape?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll come back and I'll say... Yeah. 3 doors down to the right, to the south. That way. There's what? Several people in there probably.
Sounds like it.
Her shuffling and walking around and some bumping into things. I think they're trying to be stealthy, but they're pretty bad at it. I would know. I've rolled bad rolls before. But all the other doors, there were 4 other doors, including the one at the end. I didn't hear anything. Doesn't mean that there's nothing there, but the doors seem to be in... That one door where everybody is seems to be in much better shape than the other. So we could clear out those other doors.
Probably a good idea.
Make
So
sure
nothing
there's
comes up from behind us.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
How do we want to do that? Do you want me to open it and look?
I mean, we can't really get into a position where the ranged people can ready attacks, and then you open it. And maybe I should open it since you guys all have ranged abilities.
Well, I can open it and then back up. It's kind of my thought at this point.
Okay.
Because I can take the initial punch if there is an initial. My thing is, I don't want to go in and have you guys behind, and then somebody comes from where we know they are. If that makes sense. Well, hopefully I can just open the door, take a quick look, and then we can move on.
Let's hope it works that way.
Right. Let's go one at a time.
Did anybody else hear that sinister chuckle? Maybe we shouldn't try this.
Yeah, it's in my head.
Alright, so you're gonna open this door?
I'll tend to stealthily open the door.
Let me
Yeah, give me a
stand
stealth check.
right here while he does that.
All
So I
right.
can actually
So the
get a
door
line of sight
is
on
so light because it's so rotted that it easily swings open, and you're able to peer inside. And this is what you see. The room seems to be partially collapsed, and there seems to be a stone sarcophagus in this room.
Don't open it.
And
Okay.
that is what you see.
Just a sarcophagus in there. Don't mess with it. And I'll close the door back up.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Okay, I guess we need to switch places. Or is there a door above me right here?
Nope.
No.
Okay, good.
There is a door to your north and a door to your south where Eldrin is, though.
I'm gonna start north.
Okay.
All right, go into the hallway too.
And
Ready to attack if necessary. Sacred Flaming.
Okay. This door creaks open.
Yep.
And it seems to be a closet sort of situation. There's nothing in here. It just seems completely empty.
Kind of like the other opening.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. It seems like maybe some bones on the ground, but nothing of interest, I suppose. Alright, this one's south. Wait, hold on. The south room is interesting. Why do I have a long dynamic lighting? Oh, it was to cover up my poor job of making dynamic lighting. Like, why does this door have 2 hinges? Alright, yeah. In this room, you see an open sarcophagus.
Uh-huh.
But nothing else.
I close this door.
Okay.
And I'll say another sarcophagus in there. Now we know they're in the next one.
You hear movement and shuffling and thudding.
They're waiting for us, and we're waiting for them.
Okay.
So
We could do the sort of defensive setup we were trying before. We have 3 range per person, so we just sort of put one person in that kill zone, if you will, to guard the attacks, and we try and burn them down if they're hostile.
what's your health looking like?
Did we say there was a door at the end of the hallway?
Yeah, to the far east, there's a door that you could all see as well.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do here.
We may want to open that door and see if it's a potentially other way into the room.
Problem is that if we go past this door, then we know that they're behind us.
You
And if
should
something's
go,
waiting for us.
Elgin.
I see what you're saying. I could probably do that.
Like one of just to it's kind of the exact same reason, Mo, is if we start focusing on that location and they can come around us, just kind of making sure.
That's a good point. I will go up to this door
Okay.
and try to open it.
Readying Sacred Flame.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you guys breaking formation or?
I think we're just staying back, right?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, you
we're-
guys are staying back.
technically,
I'm going
We're in
forward.
formation. Eldrin's breaking it by going forward.
Yeah.
Okay, also,
I'm ready and attack.
yeah, so, okay, that's fine. You open this room, and you
Sacred Flame.
okay,
Yeah, he had a ready to action.
I'm
Well,
so
let
sorry.
me see. I'm still gonna do it, but what are we looking at?
So, in this room, there's blood all over the floor, and you see 2 prisoners lashed up onto the walls.
Oh no.
One to the southern wall and one to the eastern wall. So this is what sucks about ready to action sometimes, friends.
Yeah.
You get a little trigger happy. Yeah. But I'll be nice and I'll give this thing a saving throw. This appears to be a tiefling
Oh my.
lashed to the southern wall.
I might have stopped if I saw a tiefling.
I'm gonna DM rule this as no. You can't.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just saying,
can't. You
might
can't
have-
like ready an action to that specific. Like, if I see someone in here, I'm gonna shoot them when the door opens up. You said see someone that's not Eldrin. You gotta be very careful with what the conditions are because you're making a spur of the moment decision.
Oh yeah, I get it. You're fine.
All right.
So DC 13.
All right. Here we go. Oof. Okay. Radiant light descends on this person and envelops them.
Oof.
You don't
If I
even
kill
need
them,
to.
I doubt they have. How much HP do they
You,
have?
you don't even
at
need to
all?
roll. Don't need to roll the damage.
All right.
No.
In the middle of the room, you see a chair. And there's a bucket with salt in it, and a whip like draped over the chair.
Okay.
You would highly suspect that this is some sort of torture chamber.
So, well, maybe she just put out of her misery.
Yikes. The person was actually alive.
Yeah, well, we don't know that. We don't.
That's very true. You don't. I will keep it at that.
Did
Unless
this
someone makes a
person-
medicine check on them, you will be able to be blissfully ignorant.
Did this person?
Let's
Does
take
this
this
person look awake or
No, they're slouched over in the chains.
slouch over in the chain? Okay. I'll close the door back up.
Okay. Okay.
Ugh.
Guys. Alright, so I just want to clarify for future.
Yeah.
For readied actions, please be very careful. Like,
Yeah.
you
It's a
got
brandishing of
because you
weapon.
can't necessarily also discern friend from foe. Like that could have been just as easily not even a prisoner. It could have just been a paladin of Torm. Like you're not able to make these types of like split decisions, so you got to
Yeah.
be very careful. So I'm just gonna give that to you one more time. Like just be very careful with what you decide to do.
I mean, it could be.
Can you say that if they're wearing these robes?
Yeah,
Right,
if you give a
there are
specific condition, like if I open this door and I see a person with a holy symbol of Torm on their shield, I'm going to attack them. Like if you wanted to specifically target something like that. Or someone wearing a cultist mask or something like that. Or a skeleton, like or something obviously undead. If you give a condition, that's good. But if you just like kind of say, if your condition is, I want to shoot the first thing that's not Eldrin I see through that door, the sky's the limit.
That's what happened to me with and that can also still work against you because I said if the skeleton pops up or moves, I'm going to attack it, and then a spectral axe popped up, so I didn't get to attack it. So, but yeah, you can't discern friend or foe by saying, oh, I attacked the first person I see, and then not attacking them when you think they're a friend. But like you're talking about, if you specify a qualifier, then usually you're pretty good.
And then the ultimate troll is if it's a bad guy wearing the symbol of Torm on them, and suddenly you're like, Nani? And then the person attacks you or something.
No problem.
Cool. Alright.
Perfectly fine. It's just going to be really, really, really pedantic from now on. Go for it.
The good news is it wasn't a tiefling with similar skin color to you, at least. So it wasn't a side quest ruin sort of situation.
Don't feel bad.
All right.
You still hear... also, after that, the shuffling in the room to the south has become a bit more aggravated, and there's occasional bumps on the door now.
Bumps.
Is there any voice sounds like moaning or any coherent speech coming from that door?
You do not hear anything like that. You occasionally hear I guess maybe you would occasionally hear a moan and the escaping of just breath, but no speech or anything like that.
I say we reinforce this door and don't open it.
Yeah, the door actually looks like it's pretty well reinforced.
Does it sound undead?
It's hard to say. Like, what does sound undead mean? Like,
You know, when like the walkers from Walking Dead or something.
it's not as obvious as like or anything like that.
Let me see.
You hear shuffling, the occasional groan, and occasional thudding and banging on the door.
There's not like one of those viewport slots or something like what's the password?
No.
What about below
We have an
the
app.
door or like the edges of the door? Can you see through it if you peer through it?
No. Again,
Okay.
dissimilar to the other doors in this place that you've seen, this door
Yeah.
seems to be made very well and
'Cause,
very encompassing, very sturdy.
yeah, I'd let the party know. I mean, I can determine if something's undead, but I have to be able to see it. So.
Oh, I got you.
Well, we have an axe. Can put an axe to the door and until there's a hole big enough to look through.
That's an option, I suppose.
So you want to hear Johnny the door?
Basically, I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Here's Eldrin.
All right, who's gonna try that?
Before we
No, we don't need to structurally destroy the door. I could just probably stab it with the javelin just enough to get a eye hole through there.
If you think so.
Before we
But
do
before that-
any of that,
Yeah.
My thought is once I can get visibility into there, I was going to cast my special light to illuminate the objects and creatures in there.
Wait, what?
Pretty much I'm saying once I get visibility, I was going to throw a fairy fire in the middle of the...
Well, we.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we're trying to get visibility right now. That's what we're trying to do without opening the door.
Yeah, just to make sure it's even something we want to even tackle.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, if the hole in the door with the javelin works, let's do that.
So you're gonna try to like bore a hole in the wall with a javelin sort of situation?
I mean, that way it won't structurally destroy the door. That's keeping all the shuffly people in there.
Sure, it
Just
might
give
take
us
a
an
little bit of
eyeball.
time. Yeah, it might take a little bit of time to whittle in to the wood, make like a little borehole. Perhaps exactly how much time his Shield of Faith has left.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
I mean, it's not easy to bore through
That makes sense.
a well-made wood door with
I thought
a
you were
javelin.
just stabbing through it, but if it's
I'm
well
also
made,
like
I guess-
stealthily
That's
going
a
door by
stab.
door and listening to them, and
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we probably already blew Shield of
Yeah.
Faith.
I think we probably
That's
we're
fair.
okay to take that time.
Yeah, so
Alright,
if you,
I'm gonna drill a hole.
yeah. So you take your time, because you don't want to destroy the integrity of the door, and eventually your javelin goes through the other side, and inside you see. I'll just reveal this. On Tamil, I'm going to put you in front.
Okay.
Objects and tokens. Eldrin, you can't see this unless you go over the hole later on.
Okay, so I'll
So
be
you
away.
don't know this yet. Yeah, I would just move away. Make it easier for
Okay.
you. I mean, actually move further down the hallway because angles and stuff.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. All right.
But
and
I
this is-
would be behind her in.
yeah. You won't be able to see though. Her head's pressed against it. That's what you see in there.
And is that sarcophagus open? I
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of bumping against the door. They're reacting in your general direction.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can move yourselves back now. Eldrin, if you want to take a peek, you can take a peek too. It depends on what Antonella wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and take a peek.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a peek. See, I
Um,
mean, it's exactly what you're thinking.
Y'all, what do you
I'm
think?
here, but I can't see anything. Okay.
You see that in the room shambling about.
All right. Checks out.
Camilla, what is it?
You can go ahead and look, guys, if you want
It
to.
looks
There's-
like
there's a
about
bunch of them
5 or 6 super frit. Yeah, that's a bunch of. That's a bunch.
It looks like zombies, probably of some sort. Also, with Antamila's ridiculously high perception, Antamila would notice that all the shirts that the zombies would have wore have been torn away, and on the chests of the zombies, there seems to be some sort of carvings that kind of match some of the carvings that would look familiar to what you saw on the table in that one room with the
Ooh.
person that casted Fireball.
Interesting.
I relay that information. Wait, wasn't there a dead body in that room?
There was. It did not
Didn't
have
it have-
carvings on it yet. No.
Oh, goody. I guess I might want to go check on the poor soul I just sent to the other life to see if they have a carving on their chest down the hallway.
Do we want to Walking Dead this?
Oh, if you guys tell me you just want to mop the room, Antamila can make, and so can Derek actually. They have saving throw things that just require you to be able to see the target. Specifically, Antamila's ignores cover, which the door would obviously provide. So if you wanted to take some time, Antamila could burn these things to death pretty easily with some sacred flames.
Yeah.
But it would probably take a little bit of time. There's 6 of them in there.
Could we
We should check
How
out
much?
some-
So how much time do you think it would take? And then if I were to help her in some way, could we like have it half the time?
Sure, if you kind of wanted to like alternate spots, that sort of thing. I was originally going to say it would take maybe 30 seconds per. So 15 seconds between the two of you. We'd mop them up pretty quick. You would realize they're basic zombies.
6-second rounds. Like, yeah.
A
5
minute.
rounds.
A minute and a half. About a minute and a half. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take
Just
long
make
at all.
sure- Make sure nothing
All right, we're-
comes down the hallway for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
minute,
let's do
and
that.
we'll.
Yeah,
Just
they
keep
don't
an
let
eye
that-
out. I'm just gonna play fish in a barrel or something, and then we start shooting them.
Yeah,
With
they
our
easily
cantrips.
enough. They all die. They can't really do anything. They bang on the door, but the door is reinforced. Like they're not going to be able to break through it, and they have no clue what's happening either. They don't know the direction of whatever's happening to them.
Do we want to check if there's anything in there?
There seems to be no movement at the very least.
Sarcophagi?
I guess we
Oh,
can check out and see if there's anything left in the sarcophagus, but
We don't want to
That's
get
it.
another axe.
I don't want other access.
I hand Anthamilla my quarterstaff. Say, here, you can poke him from a distance.
Okay, we'll reach. So I'm gonna move in, and then where is it? Gonna be. Can I? Well, 5 foot away would be here, right?
No, it's effectively adjacent. Yeah, quarterstaff doesn't have that much reach, so it's right next to it.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to use the. Well, this doesn't matter at that point, but just making sure. The top's already off this thing, right?
Yeah, it seems to be completely empty.
Okay.
Completely empty. Cool. Seems to be empty. All right. Shine that green light in there real quick.
Will do. Can I do that?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything interesting written on the walls.
Cool.
You suspect that they were probably creating undead and storing them here.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
I'd like to double check the open sarcophagus that we didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Yeah, investigating the inside of the sarcophagus thoroughly, you don't notice anything interesting in this one.
Okay. I reach my hand out back for my staff.
I keep this. No, I hand the staff back.
The robbery has been
Finders keepers.
performed.
May it find somebody use.
And Noah's entire mission has been to get that entire time.
It's her character goal, actually. Oh, sorry, you want
Yeah.
this door open, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a room of bloody murder.
Now it is.
There's like lines of blood from where the whip was pulled away. The man to the far right is bare-chested, and you just see dozens of lashes across him. His head is slumped down. The tiefling's similar. It's not as many lashes, but you see scarring from sacred fire as well.
The one that isn't dead.
Wait, which one is that?
The human one or whatever this
The human.
Oh, if you check that guy, he's dead.
Oh.
So only one was alive.
We don't even know that.
great.
You
At
know,
this
who's
point, we
just-
can say that we're probably both dead.
Awesome.
Basically, I was just gonna say we have to come back for him, but if
Are
he's
they
still-
shackled?
Yeah, they were both shackled.
Okay, so if they come in, if
Was
they come,
there a carving on their chest?
No.
Okay.
But even if, because we don't know that it's required, it could be in their back or something. So.
Whoever made the initial check in the room with the carving on the table, which I think is you, actually, Eldred.
Yeah.
It's probably part of whatever ritual is required. You would suspect it's probably related.
Makes sense. Cool. All right, just I'm going.
Man, yes.
When is a good point? Take a break. I need a.
I was gonna do it at 9, the halfway point. If you want to take it now, we could take it early.
Need a bio break.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and break now. Let's have everyone come back in 5-ish minutes. I'll check in with everybody.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you soon. Quick break. BRB.
Might as well pee. Question for you guys. Would you think a prepared spell such as Firebolt, or like a readied, would be casting light?
Oh.
Because that was my concern. Every time it's like, oh, you want to ready something, and I'm like, light, which screws up. If I'm starting to cast light right next to Elion's character, I don't want to give him away.
I mean, I guess it could thematically do that probably, but I don't think it does because the spell doesn't come up until you finish the cantrip, and then light would come from the spell shooting out and attacking the target.
Wait, what's up, guys?
I was just concerned. I'm trying to think through like the mechanics of, for example, readying a firebolt. Would simply readying it produce? Would I be holding it in my hands, or it doesn't show up? Because I don't want to create extra light until it's actually needed.
Oh no, it wouldn't create light. So you're good there. You basically start the incantation of the spell and do the components of the spell.
Yeah.
But it doesn't actually operate until you finish those things. And there is a spell that specifically does that though. Produce flame. Will make it so you can hold fire in your hand if you want to. But yeah, in the interim of charging your laser, so to speak, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm back.
All right.
Think we're all back?
Is Kenny back?
Oh.
Not
No,
yet.
I don't think so.
Who needs Kenny?
True. I guess I should unblock everyone's cameras. Boop. 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 Alright, we'll wait for Kenny. Wow, guys. You're putting me in an awkward predicament.
What?
There are two circumstantially really awkward things that have happened in this dungeon that there's still hope.
There's still.
There's still hope. If not, I'm gonna have to literally come up with something on the fly. Which it's just doable, but it's
pretty much I think what he's saying is now we have become so hyper aware and concerned that we're not triggering anything off anymore.
Yeah, readying actions is a really, really, really good thing. It's from an action economy standpoint, it is the best option a lot of the time.
It's really strong.
Just that awkward scenario.
Which awkward scenario?
Oh, you're back. Is everyone here?
I think so, yeah.
I don't think Maurice is here.
Oh. Yeah. Thought he put screensaver. No, he's here.
Oh, hi Maurice.
He's just muted. Same as Kenny. He's also muted.
Alright, everyone's muted, but they're back. So let's continue. Alright, what do you guys want to do now that you've ventured into this happy room of death?
Let's revive the Tiefling.
Okay. Does anybody have Revivify?
I doubt it. We're only level 3.
Though there was a person that you killed earlier that had Animate Dead.
Well. Alright.
Animate them zombies, though.
Keep on keeping.
Yeah. You see stairs descending into water, a familiar sight.
Alright, let's do it.
So, sip of filthy bathwater.
Yeah.
Alright.
It looks like a
Edmund's in
cursor.
front of me now.
Yeah. Edmund, move yourself before you groove yourself.
Alright. There's a dead end below us.
Yeah. And then there looks like there's a branching path off to the east.
There's a dead end behind us, too. For that poor person I just murdered.
Yeah.
All the tieflings in this campaign have been brutally murdered by the party.
This is secretly Tiefling Highlander, and I will be the only one. Apparently.
Okay, I want to like peek around the corner.
Yeah.
And that's blood.
Did you actually peek? Yeah, so you see it's very specifically bloody footsteps, actually. And there appears to be doors to the east, one to the north, and one to the south. And there seems to be a path going north and south as well, obviously to lead to those.
Bloody footsteps.
Yep.
Like barefoot.
Yeah. Like very clearly, obviously, humanoid footsteps.
Okay.
There's a lot of them, too. Some of them are old, though. Like, actually, most of this is... Actually, a very large majority of it, like 95% is dried blood. Like, it's old. Some of them are hard to make out. But
Can I try to do like a survival check to see if I can track the latest?
You could certainly try.
Alright.
Let me get that roll.
Let's see it.
I want a perception as well, actually, first.
Check.
Yeah.
I want a little better.
So, I mean, you could definitely see what appears to be fresh footprints amongst these.
Mm-hmm.
But amongst the smattering of all the other footprints, you can't follow it.
Right.
It seems to be going... Actually, though, you can tell that it has gone in all directions that you could see. So, north, east. You just can't tell, where it came from, the exact path of travel. But it's all through this area in general.
Does it look like different sizes?
No. I'll say no to that. I'll give you that with the perception.
Okay. So this might be all one creature, perhaps?
Could be.
And you said, okay, so those are doors that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Okay. Any light coming from any of them?
Yes, actually. From both of them.
Okay. Like flickering light.
Yeah, it seems
Candlelight?
like torchlight. You could barely see it. These doors are a little better made than the other doors you've seen in this place, but not better than the zombie containment door.
Not very zombie. Okay.
But they're well made. They're relatively well kept additions. You see a wall to your north, and to the south, you see, if you peek around the corner, another door with more flickering light from under it.
With more flickering light.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. There's 3 doors. All of them have light in them. So there's potential. Somebody's in there. How do I want to proceed?
Try the single door that's by itself,
South?
whichever one that is.
Yeah.
Solid.
The fun of not being able to see what everyone else
Yeah.
sees.
There's 1 in the south and then the 2 in front of it.
Mm.
Ooh. Sorry, I locked my computer on accident there. I don't know how that looked on stream, but I bet it was really awkward.
I saw your wallpaper.
Do we... Okay. Let me listen through the doors and see if I can hear something.
Sure. I like the door listening. Which one are you starting with?
South.
Alright, south. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah. In this one, all you hear is the faint flickering of torches burning. You hear nothing else.
Right. Move to this one.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Jeez.
Similar to the previous room, all you hear is the light burning of torches.
Okay.
You don't hear anything in this one. But you see torchlight.
Right. I gotta shake my ear like, wait, I could hear on the other ones.
Some of the gross bathwater has fallen into your ear hole.
Ooh.
The worst fate. Let's roll a 1d100 for disease.
Alright. Well, let me try to open the bottom door stealthily.
Alright, give me a stealth check. Sure, yeah.
Nice.
Let's open this up. So, what you see is what appears to be a sleeping bag.
Interesting. Yeah, I will carefully move down one.
Yeah, so you see a little bit more.
You know.
There's more sleeping bags, and in the center of the room, there is a sarcophagus. The sarcophagus is open. There are torches on all 4 walls in this room. The sarcophagus seems to be just filled with humanoid skulls and bones, and you just see more sleeping bags on the ground.
Empty sleeping bags.
Yep.
Okay. I will... my party now.
Bones and sleeping bags.
And turn the lights off.
Okay. You systematically eliminate the torches in this room.
Yep. And then... close the door behind them.
Alright.
So we should check that room, but after we clear the rest of the area. So it's only sleeping bags and another sarcophagus filled with bone.
Alright, and you're opening this one?
Yeah. Then roll.
Yeah, so you open this room. This room has a torch on the north, south, or north and west walls. And there seems to be a empty sarcophagus in this room.
Um, taking a closer look. Does it still look empty?
Yeah?
Okay. And there's just rubble in the corner, right?
Yes, the room is partially collapsed
Okay.
in the southeast corner.
Knock the torches out.
Okay. There are no torches in this room despite me showing torches. Just not moving them off the map.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is ask the party if we could go into this room and shut the door so I can cast some magic somewhat muffled.
Yeah.
And pretty much I'm just going to cast my... I wanted to cast my mage hand, get that ready, but trying to, again, muffle the sound of the spell as much as possible.
Well, I mean, yeah, whatever it is, they know we're here. Like, none of you guys are trying to be stealthy, so.
True.
I'm just being stealthy for, like, opening the door and
Right.
me myself being in darkness.
We take massive penalties to stealth with these freaking armors on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are not stealthy at all, so we can do that.
Yeah, it's fine. I keep forgetting that these guys are quite loud.
Clank, 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 clank,
I
clank,
have a
clank.
-1 to Dex and disadvantage to plate mail.
Yep. Stealthy as an elephant in a china shop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have the mage hand
Mm-hmm.
kind of follow him up before the door.
Okay.
So it's like with me on the door.
It's with you until you're opening the door, so as not to inadvertently, bring attention.
Okay.
Alright, so you're opening this one?
So I
Yeah, seeing that for the last room left, if I can, I would like to ready a shot
For...
yeah.
Oh boy.
I can read down the list if you'd like. It's going
I'm
to take us
losing
a
my
couple
shit
minutes,
right
but
now.
I can make sure it's going to be fine.
I can't stop laughing right now. For...
For any roped, like the ropes we've seen the other.
Okay.
What are they called? Cultists.
Also, any rotting or decayed flesh, any dark magic that seems to be being welled up in front
Can
of
I
you, any
specify more
hostile
than one
actions
thing?
with a sword or an axe.
Can I specify more than one thing? Because if I
I'm
can,
just
Totally
going to say
super
one
specific.
simple condition, guys. Let's not get
Yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
yeah, because I'd be like, if they're armored
Oh,
and
that's what's going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm going to make sure the non-fire response is going to be something that's not going to be. I'm not going to fire on. So just letting you know.
keeping it simple, a cultist rope, armored if I can.
Okay. Alright, you're going to open this one?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Stealthily. Hold on, let me see what you see. Don't move.
I don't see anything.
That's good. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. So, yeah, you just see what you see. Actually, with the door open, what's your passive perception?
15.
Actually, with a passive perception of 15, and now with the door open, you hear the sound of what seems to be whimpering in the room.
Whimpering.
Yes. Like someone crying. A person.
Okay. Interesting. I will let the party know. See how they want to proceed. Do we want to call?
We're gonna have.
Should we just
Very
call?
cautiously.
Should we call out for them?
I mean, yeah, they already know we're here if it's an enemy, right?
Yeah. Do you want to try to talk to them?
Yeah, sure. Are we swapping places?
I mean, you can still be behind me. Talk over me.
Yeah. So, just basically, yeah. I don't want to cover up your mage. I don't know how grabbing.
It's
works
under
there.
me. Sorry, so I'll kind of just have the mage.
It looks
Yeah,
so
no,
creepy. I don't like
it. Does
it.
look weird.
I don't like it.
We'll have to
Eric's
make
just
it.
talking in hand. So yeah, I would just call out, ask, hello, who's there?
Alright, let me get the name. Just a second. This is room 26. And the voice of a meek-sounding old woman responds to you, and she says, "It's just me, Nebra. Who are you? Your voice doesn't sound familiar."
This room wasn't locked, right?
No, none of the rooms are locked.
Yeah, not even the prisoner one.
So the prisoners
yeah.
were checked.
Yeah, Edmund would give his name. He would say that his name is Edmund, and that and then he would ask if are you a prisoner here?
She would, so you would see someone kind of like slowly, well, I don't know if you could see. Can you see? Well,
I might hear.
well, you might see something. Someone's moving down to get a better look.
I will. If I hear people coming down, I would say tell them to stop.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Then she say, I'm a slave here. Have are you not with them?
I want to insight the shit.
Yeah, I
out of
was
that.
about to say the same thing.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Is it fine for us both to do it since we're converted?
You absolutely can do it. I will say that it might be more difficult than normal because you can't even see this person.
Right, that's fair. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's fair. Oof.
I can see the corner. I can see the.
You see nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Right here. I can see it.
Yeah. So, Edmund, you could tell that this person seems to be genuinely afraid. And Edmund, you could, I'm sorry, Eldrin and Edmund could both determine that. And that they seem to be being honest about claiming to be a slave here. It's really hard to say because you can't really make out facial, normal things like nervous tics, that sort of thing,
Right,
body language. You're literally judging it based on the sound of her voice,
Right, vocal.
which does sound distressed.
Yeah, but that could just be them. This place has Edmund paranoid.
With good reason.
Is it just you? How many people are here? In the room, basically, that's what he's asking.
Oh. It's just
not-
me in here. There are at least 2 others that have been taken. At least.
Sorry.
They plan to sacrifice me.
Trying to think of what. That's not a. reply. Um. Edmund
What is going on?
Sorry, I'm trying to
so
think if this is
confused.
a law because Edmund doesn't. He would say, when she says there were two others, he would ask, he would just say, was one of them the dwarf?
She would say, there was... I don't believe I'm familiar with a dwarf. There was a horned woman and a middle-aged man.
Okay. That's basically what I wanted.
Are you here to help me?
We are.
If you're here to help me, I could give you helpful information. I just want to get out of this place. These people are crazy. I just sold flowers and they took me from the streets.
What are all these footprints?
These people are mad. They kill people and they take their blood and they put it in the sarcophagus here and they bathe in it.
Ugh.
That's pretty gross.
Bleh.
I thought the bathwater was bad.
It's... Please help me. I just want to get out of this place. They use me to clean their rooms, bring them food.
Alright.
They told me if I tried to escape, they'd kill me.
I'm gonna step forward.
Okay.
Take a better
I'll
look.
take a step as Eldon does.
Yeah. So in this room, you see a old woman to the east of a sarcophagus. There was no exaggeration. This thing is filled with what appears to be blood. It's disgusting. There seems to be a lot of blood that's not footsteps around the edges of it. You imagine from people getting out. And possibly from people being, I guess, supposedly drained into the sarcophagus. And then you see a woman, like, kind of half cowered down looking at you, and she looks terrified.
What you wearing?
She's wearing just scraps of clothing, tattered cloth. Not robes or anything like that, which I assume is the thing you're most interested in. She is not wearing cultist robes.
Good. Okay. So, wait, where's the source of light in this room?
There is a torch to the north, a torch to the west, and is there a torch to the a torch to the south, and a torch? Yeah, so on each of the walls.
I mean, I don't know if I can see it from where I am. I can see like a sliver of the person. Are they bound at all?
No, they are not bound at all.
I'll tell it to move to the corner so we can clear the room.
Okay, please just help me. And she kind of scoots back into the corner. She kind of huddles up, like in a fetal position, just on the ground waiting. In here, you don't see anything else. You just see a... like, literally, effectively, a bathtub of blood.
Right.
It's gross.
Oh no, it's been a bloodbath in here.
Actually true. I can't hate on that one. It's...
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah, that's bad. That's... You might have gained one and for it not even being close to it. Like, I don't even consider that a pun. Like, it's so low-hanging. Technically, it is.
So Eldrin's giving the room a search. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, Edmund, do you have any sort of obvious holy symbol on... You have a holy symbol on your shield?
Yeah, the Eye of Helm.
So when she sees you, her eyes kind of open up wide and says, "Oh, you're really not one of them."
No.
And she says, "Blessed be," and she kind of puts her hands together. "Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sir Knight."
All right. I'll inside that performance.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. Edmund rolled a 7 before. He's pretty convinced, probably, at this point.
She seems to be
13,
genuine.
13.
She seems very happy to see him. She's like a shuddering old lady. She's looks like her face is bruised on the left side. She has silver hair and tattered cloth on.
I've had kids sucker punch me before, so.
Same. The only fight I've ever been in, someone turned me around by my backpack at school and punched me in the face.
Every fight I've been in, I've only been sucker.
A kitty sucker punch was adult life, though. I feel bad.
No,
That one was a
there's-
feels bad. You should
There's
ask
been
Dino
more
about
than
that story, Alex and Elion.
No,
That's-
we know.
Yeah,
He actually,
yeah.
funny enough, recounted it Saturday.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
forgot
what?
why, but yeah, like the whole he showed us pictures of Spencer after the fact too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Who, did Kenny or Dino?
Dina.
Dino,
That's great. He told you the circumstances of everyone splitting up and stuff? Wait, did everyone cut out?
His headset.
Oh, his headset went
Yeah,
off.
it was really.
Wow.
We were like rolling deep that night. We had like 10 or more people, and we just happened to be split up.
Yeah,
Very
it was,
unfortunate.
But yeah, no, there's been 3 times in my life, and all 3 times the person has hit me and run away.
Well, hitting and running away is different than a sucker punch.
Well,
Sucker punch is being punched without expecting it.
yeah.
Surprise attack.
I mean, I think they were one and the same.
do we
Anyway,
do we have any manacles on us? I know we
don't
didn't-
know.
No.
I-
Check your character sheets.
I literally asked before we came in here if we did, and if we
Oh,
wanted to get
okay.
some. And then
Didn't
we're
know
like,
that.
oh, we have rope.
Okay.
so, Nebra, was it?
Nebra, yes.
You said that you could help us with information. What did you mean?
Oh, she says, well, now that I see that you're a knight, those people in the water, I would occasionally hear the sound of what sounded like stone moving and splashing to the north in the water. I'd never seen it with my own eyes. I think that they kept me away whenever someone would use it, but I believe that there's a secret passage that leads further in.
Where is that? She said.
She says she doesn't know exactly, but somewhere in the water, she heard sounds in the
okay,
water
okay.
going to the north.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like on the entry to this place.
Yeah, really close by.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty close. 'Cause- Okay.
Okay.
Is it safe for me to leave?
Maybe not. just
Define
yet.
safe.
She looks really nervous. Are there any of them left? Have you killed them all?
We don't know for sure yet, so it might be best if you stayed here for now.
Okay. She slowly nods.
Might be safer for her to hide in a sleeping bag.
Or in the cleared out zombie room, because it has the most.
Oh!
more.
That's true. We
She
can
wants
hide
to
her
stay.
in the zombie crypt.
If she wants to stay in there with the zombie,
I mean, they're all dead, right?
I mean-
it's just a bunch of corpses on the ground.
They're burnt to a crisp. It should be fine.
yeah.
Yeah. So we could take her there, bar her up inside if she's okay with that, and have her wait there. Basically, just wait until we come back to get you once we've cleared this place of all of them. The very last one, we'll come back and get you.
Okay. She says, "Okay, I'll trust you, Sir Knight." She nods.
Who's their leader? I would ask.
You would ask that? She would say that there's a big brutish man with is it?
Just trying to see if he matches the description I might have seen.
There's a big brutish man with a giant club that I've seen, and I've seen him give orders. I think it's him. They've said they've said his name. I think he goes by Mortlock. Yes, that's right. Mortlock Van Thampor. I've heard them say the name, his family name. The name is familiar because I thought it was so strange. It's the name of one of the it's the same last name as one of the Grand Dukes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was that name again?
Mortlock Van Thampor.
It's related to one of the.
And he's the
Dukes
leader of
brothers.
this group?
I think so, yeah. He seems to speak with authority. He would give orders.
Just making sure you didn't mishear that name. It was Mortlock Van Thampor?
I think so, yes.
I give Edmund a sorrowful look.
Why? Is there something Kenny's not remembering?
This.
I know we've heard that name before.
Yeah, we've heard it. We heard it from well, Klim, the guy we rescued, said that he heard about Morlock.
Right. Yeah, that's right. He said
Son
that.
of Duke Van
But then he
Thampor.
said that he thinks it might be Phantom, full name, but he wasn't sure. And that he was
Yeah, he
related
said he
to one of the
overheard
Duke.
conversations about a man named Van Thampor, son of Duke Van Thampor, and that the cultists were going to have a chat with him, but they didn't. Well.
Yeah.
Found it in my notes.
So I mean, there's two people.
The name is the same name that you heard.
Yeah,
Before.
yeah. Kind of gives her more credence too that she's not lying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why she would tell us that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's get her secure so that she is safe, and let's take care of this. I'm ready to get out of here. Let's take
I mean,
care
it's
of
probably
this
safe
place.
enough to keep her here.
That's up to her. She's been fine down here.
If you, I will trust your judgment. Whatever you think is safest. I just don't want to be in here. Honestly, I'd prefer to just leave. But if you're saying it's not safe, then I'll stay.
Yeah, you shouldn't leave until we give you the okay, because there could still be more of them. And
Okay.
if they threaten you with death for leaving, then they may catch you and do just that.
Okay. Where should I go?
Just stay here.
Okay.
That way, if someone comes back, they don't suspect it.
Got it. Thank you, Sir Knight.
You're welcome.
Alright, she'll kind of huddle in the corner and just kind of rock there. Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I guess let's head back to that area and see if we can find this alleged
Secret tunnel.
I was so terrified that you guys were not going to find this somehow.
Ah!
It does seem that our DM kind of messed up a little bit on their dynamic lighting here.
Yeah. I tried to hide it, but I'm like, you know what? Like, maybe...
I noticed it when we first came in, and I was like, he probably just,
Well, thank you for giving me the benefit of the doubt. I appreciate it. And now you know that all secret passages are obviously not aligned, and it's mostly true because it's very difficult.
Yeah, because like it's straight lines except for there. I saw that and I was like, that's kind of weird.
Well, now you know why. So, on to Mila.
Knowing is half the battle.
Looking at this wall, you kind of pass by it before, you're following the guy in front of you. Not really.
Which wall are we at?
So she said that she thought she heard something
I keep,
northern
I keep
wall
confusing
splashing in the water.
areas. Yeah, the water tiles to me always look like marble tiles. So I didn't think we were in water right here. You're good.
Oh, yeah, it's water.
Yep, you're good.
And you even notice it now too. Now that you're looking for it, there seems to be like right in the corner. Like it would be something you wouldn't even notice if you weren't looking for it. But there seems to be a crack in the wall, perhaps, that could perhaps fit a hand into it.
A hand, you say?
Yeah,
Like a mage hand, maybe.
perhaps.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so Mage Hand can't move very heavy things. Unfortunately, this is a stone wall.
I was going to
Okay.
say,
Well, in that
it
case,
could. I guess what I would have it do is it would try. Let's see. So it can manipulate an object. So I guess it would like try to feel around, and if there was a lever or something,
No,
it could do that. But if it can't, otherwise,
there's no lever in there. It seems like
All right.
you suspect it's kind of more like a pull this to the left or push and then pull to the left, some sort of
Yeah.
situation like that. And it's heavy.
I'm also tired of dragging it around, so I think it's kind of dissipated by now.
Oh, poor Mage Hand.
Bye, mage hand.
It waves goodbye every time before it disappears. All right, so what do you guys want to do?
I guess we're gonna basically strength check the wall, I suppose.
I agree with that.
Okay, who's gonna do it?
Not it.
Negative.
I can
Negative
give it a
strength.
shot.
For some strange reason, this wall seems harder to push now. Thanks,
It's a
Sarah.
19.
You're gonna do it, Edmund?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Great. So it doesn't require much effort. Once you actually get your hand in there, it's not like no effort, but you kind of push it in, and it slides to the left, and it opens up.
Slide to the right.
Two
Chop,
hops
chop,
this
real
time. Oh, only 2 hops. And there seems to be a secret passage. There's another wall that mysteriously seems to go nowhere.
So nowhere wall.
You look at the wall, you see another similar crack. Except this time it's in the left-hand side.
Alright.
I
Water's
guess I'll give it another strength check.
You don't need to give a strength check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It opens up. It's heavy, but it's meant for being moved by peoples.
Gotcha.
You see a long corridor with pillars and water. To the east, there seems to be another hallway of some sort.
Alright. Any light?
No.
Yo.
Back in the formation.
So,
You
door.
see a door to the east.
Okay.
To the north, you see a collapsed way. There was probably a hallway there once, but it has long since fallen into ruin.
Not light coming from the room.
No. When you're this, what's your passive perception though?
50.
Never mind. That's the thing you like the DM to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine. It's only for good thing. You find a shiny penny.
The person with the highest perception is always in the back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, when they have low HP, they are.
Alright, give me a perception check. I assume you're going to listen in, right?
Yup.
Alright, you hear... In this room, you hear sloshing through the water, occasionally clattering, and occasionally sounds of metal. You don't hear voices, but that's what you hear. There is something moving in that room. There's some things, you hear more than one thing, moving in that room.
Well, that's awesome.
Let the party know. There seems to be something in there. in the darkness. Which is interesting. Moving around.
Yeah, it's dark. It's water.
Is the door... What type of door is it? Is it one of the...
It's a wooden door. It's not in great shape.
That's a wooden door underwater.
Yep, it's partially submerged. 2 feet. 2 feet. The bottom 2 feet of the door underwater.
Okay. Alright, let's check. Let me check around the corner just to make sure there's nothing crazy out there.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
How far can you see again? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Did you look?
No.
All right, let me know when you look.
I want to peek.
Yeah,
around the
peek.
corner.
Go ahead.
Can I
peek.
do that?
Yeah, move yourself up.
But that's not a peek. That's a full like.
Well, I'm
not in-
considering it a peek. Like you're not gonna actually trigger
I
any
see.
traps or anything
Okay.
like that. Just for the purposes of line of sight.
Okay, I see things.
All right, so you see some things.
Yeah.
Down here, you could barely make it out towards the end of your vision, but there is a large, burly man with a giant club collapsed on an elevated platform.
Collapsed.
Yeah, he's quite dead. You think he's not moving, and there's multiple puncture wounds in him. Additionally, you see some cloaked figures lying in the water,
Mm-hmm.
and their skulls are like caved in. Like they are no longer a
Oh.
part of this world. Like it's quite obvious that they're very dead. Even from this distance, like where their head was, approximately 1/4 of it has caved in on itself.
So
Yeah.
when you say cloaked, is it like with the cultist?
Yeah, they
robes,
look
or-
they look like some of the other cultists you've seen with the skull flails, that type of adornment.
I think
In
it's-
fact, you actually see some skull flails like kind of lying on the elevated platform here, no longer being
But
held.
he's dead. The guy's dead.
You don't know if he's dead. The big guy, he's lying down though, and he has multiple puncture wounds in him.
Okay.
He's he doesn't appear to be moving from this distance.
Right. I'll let the party know. There seems to be. What's his name?
Morlock.
Mortlock. Somebody that fits the description of Mortlock with a big burly guy with a club.
Mhm.
He seems to be laying, possibly dead, maybe just unconscious.
Hmm.
Surrounded by cultists with their head bashed in.
Mm,
Like there was a fight.
Seems that way.
I mean, the last time we had a whole bunch of cultists dead, dealt with a demon summon.
True.
But this,
Um,
in this case, it didn't seem like, he was. It seemed like it wasn't a fight. Like, I saw some of their weapons on the floor.
I mean, Clem did say that they were going to have a conversation with Mortlock and that they didn't think it was going to go well. Maybe it went worse than they thought.
True.
Um,
Yeah,
Do we want to check?
probably
We know there's
caved their
something.
heads in himself.
We know there's something to our east here. Do we want to deal with that first, or leave it alone?
Should we investigate the scene of this brutal stabbing and then go into the east room afterwards? Make sure that there's nothing else over here that's just pretending to be dead.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Do we want to investigate that first, or do we want to go in the room in the east?
Yeah, I want to make sure everything's dead. No liars this time. If it's down on the ground, it better be down on the ground.
Derek brings up a good point about what I think it was Derek about the demon thing. Whoever said
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I would like to peek around the corner, and I will actually use Divine Sense.
You see nothing of interest with your divine sense.
So I would let the party know that at least at this very moment, in my line of sight, I see no fiends of any kind in its vicinity.
Do we have anything that could reinforce the eastern door to just keep that stuff at bay while we, investigate?
Talking about
Well,
keeping whatever's in the door to the
If
east.
it opens inside, then we can't barricade it.
True. But is there nothing we can put in front of it, or I don't know, little cans jingle just to notify us that we don't get surrounded yet again?
Well, it would be floating.
Yeah, it's the water. We can.
I mean, I'm sure if something comes out of that, it's not gonna be quiet.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna hear the splashing of the water, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're talking about preventing them from coming out, I don't know of anything that I've got that would help with that.
Alright.
If this is all in darkness, I can go look. I can go look, see if the guy's dead, and come back, and we can deal with this door first. How about that?
So you're gonna go and check out the Mortlock?
Just get a little closer to see if I see any movement, any breathing.
Sure. Okay. So, when while he's doing that, I would like to ready an action.
Okay.
The and I need to know first how this works. If it's not a spell, but an ability, and the trigger doesn't happen, I don't lose the slot, right? Like, it's not a spell slot.
That's correct. Only spells.
Okay, cool. So what I would like to do is, I would like to ready my action. Basically, I'm going to move where Eldrin is when he moves up to investigate. Or be looking around the corner, whatever. But if Eldrin is attacked, I would like to activate Radiant Soul.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure that was possible.
Now,
And I think I would actually ready something as well. Hold on. What's happening?
we don't necessarily want to kill this guy, so
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
true. If he's alive.
right. I'm gonna move closer,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I'll see if I can see any movement of him.
No, you see another corpse to the south, though.
Yeah, I see that.
Like, they are messed up. Give me a perception check and also give me an insight check.
Okay.
Alright, so everything is deathly still. And that's all you
Great.
notice.
But he's not on the water.
No, he's on the platform.
Okay. Peek around the corner.
Right in sacred
Okay.
flame for anything that
So
tries to attack Eldrin.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move up to make sure I got
I am
cover.
going to ready a firebolt for anything that should attack him, not big guy.
Okay.
So I'm ignoring big guy, trying anything else that may attack.
Sure. You see stairs going to the north?
Yep. And here, more steps.
Yep.
Do I see any light coming from the north?
No. Actually, let me double check that. I might have been lying. I'm pretty sure no, but let me just double check. This is room D29. No, you don't.
Okay. I will. The club, like next to this guy.
Yeah, it's just kind of lying there on the ground.
Okay, I'll pick up the club.
Okay. It's very. Actually, what's your strength?
8.
This thing is. You definitely can't pick it up with one hand. Picking this thing up takes a lot of effort with 2 hands. It's a big old club.
Okay, I just want to get it away from him. That's all.
Yeah. Where are you gonna put it?
Just like behind me.
Okay.
Okay. See a room south here.
Yeah. Oh, you see a room to the south as well, coming out of the water. Seems to be a smaller room.
There.
Should we move up? Okay, I'm gonna keep it in the line of sight.
That's up to you guys.
You guys can't see me anyway.
To the southeast.
Oh, that's
Elder.
true. We can't.
I
Oh,
mean, Antamila can probably hear where I'm.
We can
where
see
I'm
the
going.
club move, at least.
A club magically floats in the air and descends into the water.
I guess as soon as I pick it up, it disappears, and then as soon as I put it down, you
What the? Ghost?
To the southeast, you see a room, and there's several what appear to be chests in the room.
Loot. All right.
you said that out loud, buddy.
No, I didn't.
Loot!
Yeah, just like that.
Would you do it for 1 treasure chest, Anthemilla? How about 2?
Okay, I'll go back to the party at this point and say there's a couple passages up north. They might lead to the same place, but it's hard to tell. I don't see any light up there. I guess I'll say boo, and then I'll say that.
Yeah.
And then there's a room to the south here. Small room with some chest on it. Everybody seems to be dead. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I moved this guy's club.
Yeah.
It's
That's
very
why I
heavy.
moved up.
Oh, that was
is that
you.
what that
Good to know.
was?
Yeah, it's not good.
Where is it now?
Go
It's
investigate that
right
club real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a club
take it with
is
us.
definitely a in quotation marks.
right.
It's very makeshift. Like this thing is not professionally made by any means. You expect it to be something like a caveman would have used. Like this thing is just a big heavy stick is probably a better term for it. It's just a big old honking piece of, I think it's wood actually.
Big, heavy piece of wood.
Yeah, very big, very heavy.
Just gonna take that, and for now, I'm gonna move that big, heavy piece of wood
Yeah.
over here.
We should
I'm
just put it in the bag
now.
of holding.
Might use it in a minute.
I don't
Maybe.
know how heavy it is. Hey, if
Just
you
gonna
want to
drag that
block
heavy
the
club over
door.
here.
It's effectively, for
Yeah.
all intents and purposes, a great club that is meant for a large creature.
Okay.
So something that an ogre or a troll would use, basically.
Actually, not worth a lot of money. I don't think.
Not worth money, but he kind of gives me the creeps. Just in case, I'd rather just not let him get near it at all in the first place.
Yes, group paranoia has set in. Everything's coming to kill
yeah.
you.
I mean, she
Everything's...
put it over here. She put it in the corner.
Is his dead body wearing a helmet?
No.
No, it's sad.
Okay.
Did we
Is
check
his
to make
brain
sure he's
caved in?
dead?
Yeah, I want to really make sure he's dead.
All right, give me a medicine check.
I was just about to say, let's go.
You guys are ridiculous.
Who's doing it?
I love this. My favorite thing is it's completely warranted. Yeah, so one thing you pick up and notice, Antamila, is... Firstly, this guy is very dead. He is very, very dead. There is no chest movement, no pulse, no anything like that. But one thing that's very interesting is, again, you see several stab wounds, but these guys are all using skull flails. They don't have daggers. But this guy has multiple dagger shanks in him.
Are they dagger shank?
What?
Or dagger-like shank?
You're pretty confident they were made with a knife that is, if not a dagger, remarkably similar to a dagger.
Beware of someone wielding an extraordinarily sharp dagger-like object.
Yes.
Alright, do you have anything on him?
Yes. Give me an investigation check.
Alright.
Let's see how much things you find on this guy.
Since he is dead, I'm going to calmly look through this, so guiding myself on. Alright, so investigation, because my investigation is poop. And... okay.
Okay. So, you don't find anything of interest on this man's body, except under him, he is lying on a piece of paper that is bloodied. Yeah, there appears to be a note under his body.
Am I able to read the note?
Sure.
Or get the note?
Yeah, it's written in common. You want to read it?
Yes.
It says this. I'm going to send it to you on Facebook. Because I never like to overshare information. I don't think you're going to do anything particularly weird like this, but I don't like to assume that, so...
Antamilla assumes make out with the note. There. Something particularly weird.
This is what it says. And that is what you read. It's written in particularly well-written and fancy handwriting, by the way. And there's a broken seal on it.
Oh, that's... I like that. Okay. Fair. I know. Alright.
Cool. So that's what you find.
Okay. I mean, I'm trying to... I'll mull over that. I don't think there's any problem with revealing that to the party, but I'll think about that for a sec.
There shouldn't be, but, you know, again, I don't like to assume. It's a very true note, I will say. In more than one way.
Apparently, but that brings up some interesting. If none of them have daggers. None of them.
No.
Huh. Go investigate one of these dead bodies then. I'm right beside it.
Yeah, sure. Gonna give it an investigation check.
Really don't wanna, but yeah.
Welcome
I need to
to
be more intelligent.
Dirt.
I should probably leave the investigation checks too.
Yeah, so similar to the other cultist types you found in this place, it seems to just be robes and their weapon, which is the three-headed skull flails that you've seen with these types. No money, no other objects of interest.
Interesting.
No, I just said no other objects of interest.
Oof.
I can do it too.
It's interesting.
No, it's not interesting. No, that's I made the joke already. Stop, die in a video game. Oof.
Alright. I guess I will share the note. I can't think of why that might be.
All right, if you're gonna
problematic.
share it, I'm gonna read
So
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and share.
I'm gonna read it
Okay.
in the voice, like one of those.
Are you also going to then post it in the?
Sure. After I read it, though.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Brother, your
got it.
command over the sect has come to an end. Mother says you have been drawing too much attention around the bathhouse and the low lantern. You are a liability. By the time you finish reading this, you have probably already been stabbed. Finest regards, Amric.
Interesting.
I posted it
do I
in
recognize-
Roll20 as well.
Yeah. Do I recognize the name Emmerich?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I meant more so. Sorry, I know I don't. I've never heard that name before. I meant like does Edmund like with a. Would that be some kind of a check it could make? Like I'm wondering if it's another noble that we may have heard of or something.
You could certainly try. Give me a history check. It's probably gonna be a very, very high DC.
Yeah, it's gonna be terrible. But it's like one of those like.
I think it's probably only accessible to Antamila
Yeah, I mean when you hear. a
because
name-
she's been in Baldur's Gate.
So that would be a.
history check.
Yeah.
Okay. Do my.
But you can give me one as well too, Edmund.
Okay.
Yeah, all these
Let's go ahead and
intelligence
roll
checks.
guidance
Nobody thought you would
right
ever use
beforehand.
them.
No, I thought it would, but I just didn't think that we wouldn't.
Edmund, you have no clue. Not even with context clues, which are readily available, you have no clue who Amric is.
There and first pop.
I didn't even know Emmerich's a name.
History.
Actually,
What's an Amric?
Oh wow, my highest intelligence check today.
Amric.
But, yeah.
Sure. So you don't necessarily know this guy, but based on the context, you assume it's Amric van Thampur, which means, based on the fact that it says brother,
Yeah.
and you assume that it's probably one of the Grand Duke's son. So you don't know much more than that. But
All right.
that's context with the note. I will say with that history check, you know that the Low Lantern is a tavern that is on the water. It is a converted ship. It used to be a vessel, and it is now a tavern. And you have been there before, because a tavern on the water seems to suit you.
Oh, lantern. Interesting. Okay.
Their drinks were mediocre.
Bye.
They weren't very dwarven to you. But that is what you get.
Okay. Did anybody else want to prod his dead body?
Gosh. First you're killing prisoners, now you're talking about prodding dead bodies? What is this?
No, unless Derek wants
I've been
to
in the
check
dark too long.
Darkness has consumed you.
die a hero or live long enough to become a murder hobo.
Rip.
So yeah,
Accidental or otherwise.
No.
Okay.
if Derek doesn't want to check him, then
Yeah.
should we take care of the room to the east for proceeding?
Yeah, maybe. That way we don't have to worry about it surprising us on the way back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourselves where you guys want to be.
Out of this dungeon.
True.
Be about right there, I guess.
Alright.
All right.
Are you opening it?
I'm readying a shot for any undead or fiend creature.
Okay. Where's my dynamic lighting? What are you doing? What the heck? Oh, no.
What?
Oh, this could be bad. Hold on. Let me undo that. Okay. I moved the entire dynamic lighting layer somehow.
Oh, no.
I selected, like,
no.
everything. And, oh my god. You see skeletons inside.
No. Sounds undead.
Yep. Go ahead and make your shot. And Damila, I think you said you had ready to Sacred Flame as well.
Mm.
And then I'd like for everyone to roll initiative.
But are they trying to attack Eben? Did they make a move to not Eben, but Eldrin?
No, they did not have, like, an attack ready.
Well, then I guess I can't take that Sacred Flame because it's based on something trying to attack him.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll initiative. And the attack if you are Eldrin. Eldrin, you have disadvantage because you're in melee. And you will miss.
But I have advantage because I'm in darkness.
That's... Oh, wait, did I not reveal these things?
I don't see
I
them.
don't see any of them.
Sorry. Also, true, you are hidden.
Whoa, critical
First one.
initiative.
Yeah. What's their AC, though? Do you even hit them with regular?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't even know. You don't.
Okay.
Wow, look at those initiatives, guys.
Oh. Me too.
This is room D20.
I got a 19.08 on a crit.
Pretty good.
I can't get above a 20. It's impossible.
Alright.
It's the highest I can possibly get.
And let's go ahead and roll. 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 Okay, did everyone roll?
I believe so.
Starting from the top. Skeleton that's in melee with Eldrin.
Of course.
Of course, that one. Of course it is. Of course.
Of course, any of them. Like, we all roll 19s and 18s. And then someone beats us.
It swings a
Literally.
short sword at you, Eldrin. A very
That doesn't-
rusty. Oh, actually, yeah, it would try to move, actually. And not being able to move, it bumps into something, and it will swing with disadvantage. You are absolutely right. Oh, what's your AC?
What did it bump into?
You?
Corner.
It doesn't know you're there?
It tried to move towards me.
Oh, I see, that makes sense.
Oh.
What's your AC, Eldrin?
18.
Okay, misses. Edmund, it is your turn.
And then we'll...
How does this work, actually?
Can you can't answer on somebody else's turn, right? Like I get a brief sentence, but if I said how many are in there, Eldrin can't tell me a number, right?
I could let this happen. As long as it's quick.
Yeah, it would literally just be how many are there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, about
That
3
he
or
can
4.
see. That he can see anyway. Okay. It just if there's like 12, I'm not running immediately.
Yeah, that would be.
Ideal situation. We would swap places, and I would sit in there with the dodge action in that doorway. But
Seems like a small room.
yeah, I'm just gonna move on the other side. And I will stand here,
Okay.
which blocks the doorway, and I will attack the one directly above me.
Okay.
Hooah!
Ooh, you hit him.
For 7 whopping slashing damage.
All right.
Do
Anything
I do
else?
any- I don't think I do any extra undead without any abilities activated.
Nope.
Cool. Yep. I was just checking the longsword. It's just a +1.
Eldrin,
Yep.
your turn.
If I'm unseen, do I provoke attack 20 if I move away?
I think you could only attack. You could only make opportunity attacks against targets you could see. I used to think that was not the case.
Against
Well,
targets what?
What?
You cut out.
You cut out.
Oh, I think you can only make opportunity attacks against targets you could see. I used to think otherwise, but let me just double check. I'm 95% sure they can't. Yeah, it's only against creatures you could see.
Okay, so if I move, it doesn't provoke.
Correct.
Okay. Doke, I will move here. Hunter's mark. This guy.
Ooh, okay.
Shoot with advantage. Oh
It explodes. It's gone. Its existence is no longer here. Holy crap, that poor skeleton. I even think they have resistance against piercing damage, but it doesn't matter. Like, it dies without
every
even...
other skeleton. It just looked like that skeleton ceased to exist.
It is no longer a skeleton. It is paste. It has become jello.
It's at the end of the arrow somehow, just paste.
Oh my gosh, this poor guy.
And
That was
I will.
That was probably with resistance too, right?
I thought they have resistance, but I looked at my sheet and I don't have it, and I'm too lazy to look it up.
Yeah. Normally skeletons have.
Skeleton stuff
piercing resistance.
that usually do, but I don't know if there's some sort of special one anyway.
Yeah, maybe because they look a little weird. They
It's
look
more
all-
funny if they don't have resistance. Let's just go with it.
They don't have resistance, I just looked it up.
Nice.
Awesome.
Interesting.
Keep the humor.
That's...
Alright.
Aldrin, are you done?
I'm gonna take my second shot.
Yeah, I was about
Or-
to say. I know you got more going on here.
Ooh,
Which one? Well, you miss. It doesn't matter.
that's a 12. Yeah, it's
Alright, done?
yep.
On to Mila.
Well, I can't see anybody, so I gotta move in behind them.
Classic. Yeah.
Alright.
Remember,
Guess I
difficult
could
terrain.
probably- Oh, well, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's all I can do. And I should be able to see this guy here. And since I'm using Sacred Flame, that doesn't even matter if I'm shooting around the corner. Ah.
Yeah, you're shooting
Alright.
this guy, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. What's the
But I
save it
use
needs to
Sacred Flame
make?
all night. It's 13 DC. Well, oh, actually, it's 14. That prisoner had no chance.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, don't forget to include your bonus. I don't know if that makes
Yeah.
sense. It fails. It takes 4
Okay.
radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it 5 because of the bonus?
I don't remember. Did it increase
Yes.
damage? Okay, cool. There you go.
Cool.
Done?
Doesn't affect my AC, which would have been helpful. Yes, done.
Derek, it's your turn.
Yeah, because I can't give
Alright, 10, 20,
The rip.
there.
Movement in water.
Well, I can't do that because I can't see anything.
The struggle. I'm actually going to click on your token to see what you see. Rip!
nothing.
It's cool that I could click on your tokens and simulate your vision. Like,
I guess so. I'll move the feet to here, and then I would ready an acid splash for any creature
okay.
that I could actually see move down.
Okay, cool. And creatures do in fact move down. Do you see that one?
I do see that one.
Okay.
So
Take your shot.
I would acid. Well, yep. So I can still only choose that one.
Yes.
Yep. Anyways, acid splash.
Is it an attack roll? Oh, no, it's a DC.
Nope.
That's good.
DC 14.
Because he has cover. I think he only gets +2 for this much cover. Deck save. Yeah, he fails it horribly.
Figured. Slow boy. Well, no.
They're
those are
not
zombies.
slow. Yeah, they're pretty,
Yeah, no, I'm
they're pretty
thinking
quick.
zombies. Zombies usually slow.
Okay, and he attacks Edmund with a short sword. It is rusty and gross. You might get the tetanus. It misses you horribly.
Sorry, paladins are immune to diseases at some point, anyways.
That's true. This one in the back pulls out a short bow and fires it at Edmund.
Sick.
Not at the guy that he saw destroyed his...
He didn't see the guy that destroyed his friend.
That's true.
Gosh, you need to learn your abilities, Elion. Jeez.
I just like to say it. So you say that you can't see me.
The skeleton moves down and attacks Edmund. And misses, I think. What's your AC right now, Edmund? 21? Jeez.
21.
Alright. Dead skeleton's turn. He's dead. Edmund, is your turn. Kenny, you're on mute. Classic Kenny. I want to see him rage and say, I'm not on mute!
Hannah started barking. She was streaming. So.
Okay.
Anyway. I said I was going to take the dodge action, but I don't think these guys are all that scary.
They're skeletons. They're scary.
You've
never seen spooky, scary skeletons?
Yep.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Skeletons.
I'll take solace knowing they can't get by me at the very least.
Poopy.
26 to hit for 7 slashing.
Which one?
Duh!
Top or top right?
Top left. The one right above me.
Top. Okay, -7. Cool.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Eldrin, your turn.
You mean John Cena?
That's very true.
I'll Hunter's mark the guy that he just hit.
They know he's there, though. He's displacing water. Okay, yep. Also, these skeletons are as smart as Stacia was. 6 intelligence, Kenny.
Does he look bloodied?
Well, skeletons have no blood, but there's
true. Yeah, no, you're right.
there's a lot of parts falling off of him, though. He doesn't look like he's in good shape.
I'll just
Couple broken ribs.
He blows up.
Oh, he's another detonation.
Another one. You don't even need to roll
and another. Oh, okay.
it.
You brought up a good point with the water displacement. See the water.
Yeah, any intelligent creatures will know he's there, but
They might, they might know my position, but not.
they don't
can't
know
see me.
what he is or what's
Still
going on.
disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah,
Antamila, it is your turn.
yeah, that's what they can attempt to hit me, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
You could always attack thin air,
Sacred
friends.
flame!
Sacre de Flemme. Success!
Mm.
You done?
For 14?
Yeah, he rolled a 17.
Fast. Alright, well, I guess I could move in, but that would defeat the purpose of Edmund standing there and blocking, so...
That's up to you.
But I guess maybe someone might want to get a better shot, so I'm gonna move in just so they can get a better angle.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work.
Alright, and that... yeah, I can hit them all with that, it's fine. Okay, and that's my turn.
Derek, your turn.
Alright, I am going to fire. I see.
Firebolt. Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, this skeleton incinerates.
I
Attack cantrip.
put my finger like a gun towards my mouth.
Okay. The skeleton fires its short bow at you, Edmund. Hits you!
No!
What's your AC, actually? I just want to make 100% sure.
21.
Hits you! For 7
God.
piercing damage.
I should have taken that dodge action.
Haha, the regret. You neglected to notice the skeleton with the short bow. The most powerful boss of this dungeon.
I didn't neglect to notice him. I just thought it'd be fine.
Edmund, it's your turn for vengeance. What shall you do?
I am actually going, having complete faith in my comrades to take this thing out. I'm going to go ahead and take the dodge action.
Okay.
Because I am at 4 hit points.
Oh!
Eldred, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna get in there.
Starting to get woozy.
Can't take any more shots. They don't know chat. They don't know. Oh, I didn't put myself on Discord mute for that yet. Oops.
He's basically got the arrows in the legs like Ace Ventura.
Chat sees everything. I don't think there's a lot of people watching right now, but they've seen the shenanigans that are planned.
Hi, Hunter's Mark.
They should all be
Yeah.
sharing it with their friends.
That's true.
And their friends. And then it
Yes,
gets
their
back up.
friends should share it with their friends.
Oh, you miss.
Chase.
Oh my god.
And that would have juiced him like an orange, too.
That would have been a nice juice.
Skeleton paste, if you
Could have made a
will.
mimosa with that juice.
Ugh, Anthemila, it's your turn.
Oh gosh. Okay. So that's gonna suck a little bit if he takes another hit.
It's very unlikely that he's going to get hit while dodging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it do? Disadvantage and... They get disadvantage on the attack?
Yeah, that's it. That's really good, though.
Yeah. With a 21 AC, it's...
Yeah, especially with your
Very,
AC.
very good. Alright, Sacred Flaming.
Sacred of
Wow, for so much damage.
I want him to save. Oh, he doesn't save, though.
Well, he
Pretty
takes a
damage.
nice 3 damage altogether.
True.
Will
Alright.
him down.
Derek, your turn.
Okay, first 10. Can't see anything. 20. Firebolt.
Firebolt! Hits! For 3 fire
And
damage.
then back into the hallway.
Yeah.
Pop in and pop out.
This one's gonna keep shooting at Edmund. Oh my god, I just rolled double 20s, Kenny.
No, you
You're kidding.
It's a 1 in 400 roll, it has to happen. No, he misses you. Edmund, your turn.
I will take the dodge action.
Man, you know he's about to die, you should just run up and attack him.
Exciting. Just run up, drop my shield, and two-handed weapon attack him? Is that what you want me
Actually,
to do?
yeah, but you can't because doffing your shield takes an action. Eldrin,
that's
your
true.
turn.
Yeah.
And also, we're still in water, so yeah.
Those are 13 hit?
Nope. Wait, 13? Yes, it does.
Nice. It takes 14 damage.
He dies. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Exploded.
There seems to be no
Alright.
more movement in this room.
So now comes the question: should I heal Kenny?
4 HP? That's
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
If I get hit, I'm basically down.
He's out.
I don't
Yeah.
think anything's gonna. I don't
I
think
think-
anything's gonna hit.
I think one heal leaves us with leaves him with like one hit that he might be able to take.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So yay or nay, party?
I'll say yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2 yays. They're going for it. Alright, let's hope it actually cures you worth the damn. Because seriously, my cure wounds, the cure wound rolls are garbage. Like
Yeah.
it just needs to be 8.
You're gonna roll maximum.
8 would
that's
be
fine.
great. That'd be awesome.
You're so
That would be
blurry,
great.
Kenny.
What?
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
And come
I'm going to
on,
walk
come
into his
on.
room.
You guys are so dead.
Yes.
Nice.
That's very nice.
That's really good.
I'm at 13. That's higher than I was when we started this fight. I was at 11 before.
Look at this. This dungeon isn't even draining the party's resources at all. No challenge.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. We're not down to
Not like
no
we
spell
have no
slots.
spells left. Yeah.
What
I have 2 things left I can do, but they're very tricky, but both require action. So I need to be able to do them outside of combat.
Alright.
Yeah, you see another collapsed passage.
Collapse passage.
You,
Alright. Can't see
Is it
through it,
like
nothing like
dig
that.
through, like dig through it, or
I was just looking.
yeah, it seems pretty collapsed. You don't know how long it would take to clear.
gotcha. Okay.
Cuckoo, there's nothing that way.
Yeah.
One collapse here. Okay, so we're going back this way.
I have to
Come on.
scroll
This
up
is
around
a-
or something.
It's a heads up, guys.
Yep.
Push come to huge shove. That'd be easy room to defend.
It's true.
That's a huge push come to shove.
Yeah, we would have to be able to run through the water for that long.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So,
All right. So are we going in formation now?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
We be formating.
formation. Yeah.
Do you want to check this room to the south?
Yeah, we
Sure.
might as well clear them.
There's a lot of chests.
Let's go open the chests carefully.
Do we want to shoot them from afar first?
Sounds like a
Yeah.
decent idea, actually.
Yeah, why not?
Wait, you're shooting the chest?
From afar, yeah.
I need to see if any of them have anything in them that is... Which one are you shooting? You need to tell me.
I assume you're doing it with like an arrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these things... Okay.
Just
I'm
get
not trying
behind
to
the
go-
arrow shooter there.
I'm not trying to go through it. I'm just trying to like poke it.
Okay.
So you're shooting the lock, I guess? See if the locking mechanism, if there's a booby trap mechanism on it.
I guess like, would I know about mimics?
I don't know. Give me a nature check.
He wouldn't do that to us.
Mm.
I don't
That's
think...
4 chests. All right, that's a lot of chests. Nature. There it is. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know what a mimic is.
So I'm pretty much just trying to disturb it to see if it moves at all.
Okay.
That's how they work.
Just be careful with your shot.
I'm not trying to hit them hard.
I mean, how do you pull your punches with a bow though? It's like saying I want to do non-lethal damage with this arrow. Like that's not gonna fly. So
What's an arrow gonna do to a chest unless it hits a locking mechanism that has a trap in it?
Well,
in the first place? Just shoot him.
I don't know if you've seen Eldrin's shots.
Well, I'm not trying to go full force. Is what I'm saying. You know.
Okay.
I-
Just roll your attack.
Okay.
Which one are you doing first? The top one?
Yeah.
Okay. See, like, this is what I'm saying. Alright, I'm going to say your pinpoint accuracy allows you to graze the chest. I'm going to say you didn't hit the chest directly because you weren't trying to hit the chest directly.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go
You're
through
just nudging it with an arrow or something. I'm
Yeah.
just going to let that happen. Because 13 piercing damage is ridiculous. This isn't going to fly against living targets, by the way. Ever.
Yeah, no,
Of course.
I know,
Non-lethal
I'm doing
damage
it
with
because
bows would
they're-
be
yeah.
very...
I knew it because of the chest.
Just allowing you to nick them. You shoot arrows along the side, and you don't see any of them bleed. And you hit all the standing chests.
Alright.
Yikes. This is cringy.
What?
You're gonna die. I'm so nervous.
The only reason the only way I could you had called shots specifically.
Yeah, that's a feat. No, they do exist. It's a
Well, I
fighter
mean,
feature.
natively, right?
Yeah.
My point would be you could be like called shot for like the shoulder or something to try. And
Oh,
knock
for
them out.
people?
Yeah, this is why I'm reluctant to even let this happen, but I'm just gonna let it happen, and I'll
Yeah.
think about it in another session. It's not important right now. It's
If
only
not, we can
important.
try to poke them. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I ask is there is very delicate stuff in some of these chests. Like, some of them literally have the word delicate in front of them. So,
Wait. Is it a chest or is it a crate?
they're chests.
Why it's delicate on a chest?
In a chest.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It's a weird cultist.
Uh,
Alright, let's go
well,
open
they're
some
not-
of these things. Yay!
At least they're not mimics, so we can get closer and closer look. Should we have Derek investigate first before opening them?
Hell no.
That is the best answer I've gotten all adventure.
But Derek, you'll be guided with Anthony.
Exactly! I'll guide you to the truth of
Not
investigation.
open them, just look around
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
The once over.
Poke around the locks a little bit, maybe jiggle it a
Oh,
tiny
we're
bit.
outside of the. Derek's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek.
Here's
just
guidance.
look at it.
You've been guided. I'm gonna
Okay,
stand over
I'm-
here.
I'm
Now go for
going
it.
to
Everyone's
do-
back out here like this.
Just
All start tokens at the same time. You go ahead. You go ahead.
You got it. You're good, man. You're good.
I would like
The best to get away.
I would like to investigate as much each of them without actually opening the chests.
yeah.
So you're rubbing around the outside of the chest to see if you can find anything interesting, any signs of traps or stuff like that. Okay, sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
All right.
Okay,
That's what I
cool.
Investigation chest.
You investigate the chest with your hands.
There.
And they don't seem to be trapped. At least from what you could tell.
So I tell everyone they don't seem to be trapped. It only seems fair each one of us opens one exactly at the same time.
I love this. I love this. This is my favorite thing.
Let me open them. Let me open them.
Okay. But
Oh, okay, yeah.
on serious, Fate, as far as I can see, there's nothing wrong with them.
Just let me open them.
All right, you
No.
open them. I'm gonna be over here.
So
Here's
I'm
some
opening
guidance for
them
whatever
from
you need
top
for
to bottom.
opening chest.
Okay,
Alright, so
I'm
you're
going
gonna
back
try-
to the mound
Okay.
over here.
Finalize your positions. Tell me when they are finalized.
Finalize.
Okay.
Finalized.
Okay.
You kidding? Get out of that room.
Alright. Give me... so you're going to attempt to open the top chest.
Yeah.
You attempt to open the top chest. It's locked.
Okay. Are all of them locked?
If you attempt to open each chest, yes.
Okay.
How
In my investigation, did the lock seem familiar to anything we had encountered?
That's a weird... Is that something you would
Guys.
know?
The one woman
Guys,
had
we
a key, I guess?
we have 2 keys, I think.
Yeah, we have to
Let's try
keys.
those keys
I'm going to say
out.
it's not familiar, but you have found
Okay.
keys.
Okay.
Might as well try them.
Yep. We hand the keys off to Eldrin and sit back with our popcorn.
Alright.
Yeah, so you're going to try that,
one of
Eldrin?
them said delicate?
You don't know... I'm telling you, the stuff inside is delicate, which is why I was
Oh.
like...
I thought you said one of the chests said delicate up front.
No, none of them say that. They're all treasure chests.
See, that's what I heard too. That's what I
Sorry.
heard. Like, what?
Okay,
What?
yeah. I was
I understood what you meant, Don.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Start from top to bottom.
Yeah, so the key that you found on the guy that was torturing the one guy seems to match the hole in the treasure chest. And it opens up.
Whoop, whoop.
Inside, you see a lot of copper pieces. A lot of them. Several thousand copper pieces, in fact.
Okay.
2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers. And that's
Okay.
it. In all, that chest is very heavy as well, due to the amount of copper in it. Weighs about 70 pounds.
2 red crystal vials with what kind of stoppers? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Or just you just said stoppers.
No, gold stoppers.
Gold
Yeah.
stoppers. And several thousand copper.
Yeah, the
70
exact
pounds
count,
worth.
you're not going to be able to count it right now, but I'm just going to tell you
Right.
what it is for
Sure.
future, because you'll eventually count it. It's 4,500 copper pieces.
50.
And that was in one of them, or between all?
That's the top chest.
Gotcha.
The red vials, does that look like our healing potions?
They're red like healing potions.
Okay.
Actually, you can't even tell they're red, because you're using dark vision.
That's true.
Can we tell the copper's copper?
I mean, if I'm trying to identify potions, I would
there's
put my
4,500 platinum in here.
if I'm trying to identify potions, I would put my light on it.
Okay, yeah, it's red. Red is the same color as healing potions.
Well, if push comes to shove, we'll be drinking this.
Distribute that to one of the 2 damaged most people, and then they'll
You
drink
should
it.
try it right now to heal your wounds and see what happens.
I wouldn't
That
do it
sounds
unless
like a
you
sound
need to.
advice.
I wouldn't do it unless you need to do it.
Unless we're dying, yeah.
Yeah.
1 HP remaining. I'm gonna drink this potion.
Oh God.
Does anyone have proficiency with alcohol? What that could help discern?
Arcana?
So, if you want to take a taste, like a little sip, and then give me a tools alchemist check, or some other thing that you think would make sense for tasting potions, I might be able to give you a clue. The DC might be a little high, but maybe you could figure it out that way.
Would a medicine check help with that?
You could certainly try. It might be relevant for things like healing potions, but if it's not related to healing, it's not going to help you at all.
Oh,
So definitely nobody has
I don't.
alchemists. Okay.
His alchemist tools.
Alchemy
What's
supplies, or anything else you could think of that I might not have thought
I
of.
have zero
all I have
tools.
is a cooking set. All right, that's the weirdest thing I got.
That awkward moment when the DM uses the skills that nobody thinks are ever going to be relevant.
Well, while we decide on
skill
that,
would that
can we
even
look at
be?
the others?
Yeah, so I'll open the next chest.
Yeah, the key fits perfectly. And inside the second chest is
An explosion.
10 gems. Aya gates, specifically. I don't know what that is. You estimate they're worth 10 gold pieces each. Scattered amid at least 1,000 silver pieces. You estimate, or I'll tell you the number, you don't know the exact amount right now, but it's 1,250 silver pieces.
We're going shopping, boys.
Maybe. If we live.
True. I'm really nervous, actually.
Well, we're either shopping for this or we're shopping for characters, right?
Yikes. Alright, you opening the third one?
Yep.
Third chest contains a delicate porcelain dragon mask
Ooh.
resting on a bed of 2,400 copper and 500 silver. The previous chest weighs 37 pounds. This chest weighs 55 pounds. It's becoming relevant. That's why I'm making it known to you, because that bag of holding is starting to get full with stuff.
Dragon mask. Ooh, I want to investigate the dragon mask.
Yeah.
We might just throw away that statue and make
Yeah,
it
we have
go.
no-
Have a random
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was gonna investigate the trash before we toss it. Give it a quick lick. Just make sure it
Wait, what are you
tastes
licking?
like porcelain.
But what are you
Nothing.
looking?
Oh, I was
Wait,
so
I'm
excited.
licking the mask. No.
Okay. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
For licking the mask.
Yeah.
Oh dear goodness! Let's see, this
Wait,
mask
what
is
the
poison,
shit?
boys.
Okay, hold on. I have to message you on the side.
Why did
I mean,
you
if I'm poisoned, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to tell I'm dying.
Okay. That's what happens.
That's not good.
Okay.
That's not a good thing.
The party, though, dude. This party. What do you mean that's not a good face? Are you watching the stream right now?
No, I'm watching.
Yeah,
what's
we're
his
on.
name?
We're
Maurice.
on
Maurice's?
Discord.
What was
We're
Maurice's
each other
face?
guy.
Maurice, can you do the face again for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either
Right,
not good.
when we get out the dungeon, I'll explain that real quick. That's going to be problematic, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks, Donald.
Why this is what you get for licking things! Don't lick things that you don't know what they are.
on
That's
a-
bad.
On a cultist. Okay. Alright,
Last
I opened the
chest.
last chest.
Alright, in this one, you see a bronze crown with 5 spires. Atop each of the spires, you see it's painted at the top. One of the spires is black, one of the spires is blue, one of the spires is green, one of the spires is red, and one of them is white. The crown weighs 2.5 pounds.
Okay.
That is all that is in chest number 4.
All of the colors to summon whatever we want.
So it's a pretty light.
Yeah, that one's... Well, the chests themselves empty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the weight I gave you didn't include the weight of the chest, by the way.
Okay.
Each chest is 25
what?
pounds empty.
Jeez.
Well, we don't need the last chest.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll need the other chest.
Okay. So that's what... You found some loot.
Some loot?
I wrote it all down.
Okay.
So let me get the bag of holding because we got a lot of crap in there right now. And we may have to chuck some of it.
Yeah, you might want to do some maths on that, but you
So
can worry about that later.
Did I hear the chests themselves would equate to 75 pounds? Then I heard a 55 pound, a 37 pound, like effectively 3 for the crown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 170 pounds of
What's
loot.
our max? What's our
It's
max?
way more than that. Each chest is 25 pounds empty, so that's 100 pounds already just for the chests.
Well, we're
But
not
we're
taking
not
the
taking the
last
last.
Oh, you're not taking the last
Yeah.
chest?
So that's why 75 of just chest weight. Then I heard you said it was. I heard a 55, a 37, and then
A 70.
70. Yeah, that's right. And then the crown itself.
Yeah,
So it's 240.
it's getting pretty heavy.
That's half of the. Almost
That's half
of
the
the
bag. Yeah.
Yeah,
capacity.
Close.
by itself.
So
Yeah,
can
I
we
posted
say
in the Roll20 chat what's in our bag.
Yeah,
Can we
right
say
now
that-
I think you're okay, but
Yeah.
just... We can math it later. We don't need to do that right now.
Let's say we math it later and make sure that we don't break it.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
There was a northern door, right?
There's 2 northern paths.
Yeah, I see some paths. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, let's get this done.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta be careful. Alright,
Yeah.
so there's... Okay,
Back in formation.
there is a path here with another pathway going up.
Yeah, it's going out of the water and appears to be going up. Yeah,
Still all in darkness, correct?
that is correct.
Do we want to check the right side first? Peeps.
Yeah, that's...
What is directly north of us?
Stairs going up into a room.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't...
I can look around the corner.
Yeah, if you look around there, then
See some.
Yeah, so this room's interesting. I can't describe the whole room, but what you're seeing to the right is a slightly elevated area.
Mm-hmm.
There was likely stairs coming up from that room going down into this room. And then you see a rat and some crates up in that area. To the northwest, you see a statue.
I guess I'll pick around the corner, so I'll
Yeah.
head out.
Okay. Okay. You didn't roll a stealth check, did you?
No.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. I'll give you the benefit of doubt because you've literally used it the entire dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Relevant. Okay. So in this room you see 3 statues. The statue in the north appears to be a statue of a man, an armored man with a spear and a painted black helmet. The statue to the left it's a statue of a man in robes with a harlequin mask. And the statue to the southwest is a statue of a man with a skull face.
Okay.
And that is what you see.
What are the statues made out of?
They appear to be made out of solid wood, and they're on pedestals.
Interesting. Okay. Go back party. Let them know about that. I mean, we know of animated statues well, so that could be a concern. The rats on the right they just seem like regular rats.
They seem like rats. There seems to be crates. And at least one rat. You heard the chittering of some rats in there, though.
Yeah. What am I seeing here?
It looks like a crate. You can't see what's inside from there, but there seems to be a crate. An open crate.
Yeah, it seems like the room to the right, it's connected to this hallway. Maybe we can get a better vantage point from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Just make sure that we're clear.
Do you guys So you said it was pretty much the three statues, one like it had a black helmet, a skeleton-esque, and then a harlequin.
Yeah, harlequin mask, yeah.
Kinda like the
Harlequin
doors.
mask. Yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of, so perhaps got to be quite cautious of that. Different
Yeah,
forms of death. All right.
Well, it's probably the three gods.
Yeah.
Did we ever do a check on that? Like, would we know that's their
I think
avatars?
we tried to figure it out.
That sounds right.
I'm pretty sure I did a knowledge religion check to figure out that was the three. Pretty sure earlier when I went there.
Can I see now what's in there?
Yeah, it appears to be 5 unlit torches.
Just like I like.
My favorite kind of torch. Alright. You're still in formation.
Yeah.
Alright.
And again, just peer through the door, even though I know there's rats in there. Here for anything else.
On to Mila.
Ooh.
Yes.
You hear some movement behind you. Not in the water. In the room that Eldrin was just in. It sounded like someone was moving towards the water and then ran back into the room.
Okay, I stop the party and alert them of this.
Interesting.
Eldrin stops.
I thought you checked that room.
I mean, I took a look around the corner. There could have been somebody around one of the corners. I didn't go all the way. Okay. I guess let me check, but be ready.
All right.
Ready up.
Then, okay, should give us a moment.
It's still darkness, yeah.
It's pure dark.
Readying a sacred flame for any violent action as heading towards the first visible person that in our party, since I imagine, now that I think about it, they wouldn't be able to see Eldrin anyway.
That's very true.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, firebolt
around
under same
again.
conditions.
And I would tell Edmund not to come into the room.
Yep.
Pick around.
Okay.
Anything.
Give me a stealth check again.
That's why he asked. So he didn't see you come in.
Okay.
So Saw us go by.
You just see through statues. It's very easy to hear people splish splashing in the water. This is really hyper awkward. Okay. So when... Well, still not enough.
I mean, can I do an active perception check?
Yeah, you certainly can. That's a great idea. When you're trying to look into a room. I like that. Oh my... You don't see anything.
I guess 50.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
But I don't know if that's close to my passive.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you would have noticed him before if your passive was good enough.
I know there's somebody here.
You heard you were told by Antamila there was movement that she heard.
So I mean, the only spots I could be hiding is here, here, or behind the statues. Alright, I'm gonna stick one more step. Here we are.
Alright, so when you get there, you notice something.
Yeah.
There is a guy here.
Oh god.
And he's his back pressed against the wall, and he's occasionally like taking quick glances to the area where the stairs are.
Yeah.
And he has a dagger in his hand. And he looks like he's waiting for something.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back down 40. Not touch the water. And whisper to them. There's a guy hiding behind the corner to the left. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna attack him, and he's gonna come out. That's when you guys come in.
Make sure you get your arrow. Doesn't know anything. Yeah. Okay.
And
I'm gonna position myself.
Yeah, I was going to say, prior to you doing the attack, can we re-ready?
Hmm?
Yes.
You can ready actions all you want, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, conditions
Alright,
have
so I'm gonna move
changed, so I
here.
feel the first time. Now it's like, okay, I have something else I'm preparing for.
Okay. So you guys are ready?
I'm moving here. Right
Yeah.
here.
Alright.
Donald wants to see my sight line, so any violent action. Violent specifically. Since you mentioned the dagger, I'm looking for someone swinging a dagger or throwing a dagger.
Did you tell
And
that to the
violently-
party? Out loud?
That I readied an action.
Any of your battle
the
plans that you're
violent
talking about
pitch.
right now.
I imagine since I think he knows I'm readying an action on violence.
I
I
told him
said that before he went in. It's like and he said, "Oh, it sounds like a great idea," and then he copied it. So yeah, we talked about that out loud. So it's violence. If he goes violent on, well, I assume Edmund actually, I'm going to attack, unless something happens in between that and now, like I get a turn or something. All right, okay, does that very specific?
All right, hold on. I guess I have to make a perception check because I need to know how much this guy knows going into this. Okay, he might not pop out if you guys have 50 ready to actions for him.
Yeah, he might not pop out. He'll just take my shot.
He didn't hear anything you guys were talking about.
Excellent.
I have a question. I forget. Can you ready move?
No.
I think you can. You sure?
It would be... I think you could ready a dash, I suppose.
A dash action, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But I mean, it's
Hey,
it's
guys,
still
just
a
wanted to
free
know if I
action,
could
so
ready-
it's still just you're ready and move, yeah.
Well, I don't think you can, though, because I think to take a dash action, you have to take a movement. Let me just double check. Yeah, so when you take the dash action, it increases your speed.
Gotcha.
So it's not like you're taking a move and then another move. It's
Oh, that
increased.
makes sense.
Yeah, so you can't move as a ready
Your speed is
action.
0, right? Yeah.
It'd be too weird for interactions. They tried to make this edition easy.
Makes sense.
All right, so what are we doing?
I mean, they have all the ready stuff ready. Is that correct?
Yeah, what are the things you have ready? We have Firebolt, I think I heard.
I am going to firebolt any cloaked
You don't
figure.
need to. Yeah, you don't need to give me the conditions.
Okay.
They're going to be pretty
Firebolt.
obvious. Yeah, for
Yeah,
this.
Firebolt within my line of sight.
On to Mila, what are you readying?
Let's ready. No. Sacred Flame.
Okay. And Edmund.
Nothing, because I can't. And I'm melee, so.
You're going to ready a dodge action. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome. Okay. So what are we doing? Are you doing this, Eldrin?
Yeah, and you can do moves, by the way. But that's fine. Let's just keep going.
Wait, what?
You can ready a move, actually. Basically, just run away from whatever target comes near you.
Yeah, ready. Then you choose.
As long as you
to take
don't
action.
move, that is.
Yeah, in response to the trigger, or you choose to move up to your speed in response to it.
I'm just going to assume you're telling me the truth. You could do that thing. Alright, are you guys doing your thing?
Mm-hmm.
I did my thing.
You attacked?
Well,
I mean, it's a 19. That doesn't hit. I'm concerned.
Well, let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it hits.
Another prisoner.
It doesn't seem to do anything to him, though. The arrow lands straight into him, and he seems surprised but uninjured.
I'm switching to my magic arrows.
as in the arrow hit him, the arrow stuck, and he's just looking at the arrow like, oh, it's an arrow.
I guess it's still magical attacks because they come from a magic longbow. So,
That's very true.
so it would only increase my.
And he sprints.
I mean, at his initiative, he sprints.
Well,
Unless he
Is that
was ready to
14?
take
No.
it.
so since we're allowing readied actions for movement, he's gonna run out.
I mean, was he ready to take?
He was
the
ready
hit?
to attack somebody, but
Well,
seeing
he didn't
as
see anybody. Unless his ready action was to attack somebody he sees or something like that. The first person he sees, or is it the first
that's
person that
true.
attacks him?
Actually, I think you're
Like,
right. Yeah,
If we have to be specific, he has to be specific.
Yeah, that's
Unless
true.
it was like when I'm attacked.
Right,
Alright,
but
well, let's
yeah.
let's go ahead and let me clear the initiative order. That's true. And let's have everyone go ahead and roll for initiative.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, because then that would just pretty much be Donald having to say, like, I'm explaining everybody's thoughts.
Yeah, but I'm going to be honest about it. That wasn't
but be
his
honest
thing.
with himself. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
so that's fine. Yeah, I would definitely not tell you when I have ready actions, but I will be honest about it. I didn't think of it like he said.
Oh man, we all like butcher our initiatives.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 last time, and
All right,
Nice.
Derek, you hear the sound of... Well, you don't, because Eldrin's really stealthy.
Well, he hears the arrow stuck into something.
Does he?
I
What's your
don't think
passive
I would.
perception?
It's a 9.
I'm going to say no, he doesn't.
That's okay. Yeah, 9. That's low.
Eldrin, your turn.
Well, I'm sorry, hold on. It should still at least be my... Right?
Well, it's your passive minus your penalty, I suppose.
no, I'm saying it's his turn though, right? Not this isn't like a.
Yeah,
So he's
but
still-
as far as you know, nothing has happened yet.
So you still have your ready action.
Yeah,
pretty
you're ready still.
Like if he moved forward and started doing things to be meta, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense, Alex?
Sure.
Wait, that sure doesn't sound convincing. Go ahead and take your turn. What do you want to do?
So I was waiting for him. Yeah, I guess even if it... So that's fine.
Well, I mean, wouldn't he see the arrow though?
I'm just gonna say yes.
Like, I don't know.
I'm just confused. I guess if we're still running through everybody's readied round is my question. That's all.
It's not the ready round. This
No,
is
it's not
first round of
anymore.
initiative.
Okay, so it would, to me, what I think instead what would happen is I did like kind of wait and was like, okay, that seems a little weird. Nothing's happened yet, and I would kind of like move to get a better vantage and then ready another fire.
Okay. Cool.
That's
Are you done?
Yes, now I'm done.
All right, Eldrin, it's your turn.
Okie doke. When I hit this guy, did it look like there was a spell that blocked my attack, or he just took it like a champ and it deflected off of him, or it hit, right? So
You
it's-
definitely hit him.
Okay.
You're not sure what the cause was, though. That again, me telling you that is kind of more information than I probably should have given. But
I guess that makes
you
sense.
would normally expect somebody to be hit by one of your arrows to have a reaction, right? His was
Yeah.
not the reaction you expected.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't have too many more options, so I'll Hunter's Mark him, or I can throw it out.
Do you still have spells for Hunter's Mark?
I casted it a second time after our short rest, so it hasn't been another hour, has it?
Oh, it lasts an hour. That's right. Okay, yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah. Alright, that one didn't hit. And that one crit.
Nice.
Hold on. How are you?
It's my
Rolling
second
twice?
turn. Because it's
Isn't
my
it-
first turn.
I thought this is your second shot at him.
This is my first initiative turn. The other one was my ready shot.
Well, it wasn't a readied shot.
Unless you want me to take 2 shots.
I guess
do
it's
my
the same
ready
amount of
action.
shot. That's fine.
Right.
We just need to be we need to be careful with that because yeah, it's the same amount of shots. It's
If you want to say
fine.
my first turn is out of initiative, then that's fine too. However you want to play it.
Yeah, the second shot hits him.
Okay.
And he doesn't seem to take any damage.
Okay. So that I would know that would have normally done 30 damage to somebody.
Yep.
Okay. And he took nothing.
Yeah, the arrow lands like actually in the middle of his skull-like forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And again, he seems surprised, but very alive and seemingly not harmed by it.
Okay.
And that is where we'll call it for the night because we're at 11:01 actually. It's the first session I've run late. I'm sorry.